Mm. Welcome back to Beards and Barbarians. I did hear him say speak. I heard that. Welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in, joining us on this awesome Friday. Last week we had the amazing one-shot ran by Dragon X himself. Let's get into some announcements and go right into the game. Austin?
Well, the first announcement is that I found out how Steve's mind works, and it's terrifying.
Listen, just because you can't handle a little horror isn't my fault.
That's different than horror. It was insane. It was great. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. As soon as this episode is done, it'll be live on YouTube. I would definitely go view it. It was...
Consent sheets and safety tools were enacted.
No, you're right. You're right. The first sponsor of the night for this main campaign is the ever delicious W Energy. It's so delicious. When Brandon tried to bring it out just then, it blurred his camera. That's how good W Energy is.
It's not even full and it couldn't handle it.
That's how good it is. Favorite flavor is a personal preference. I like the orange dreamsicle one. I know the Dub Sludge is popular amongst us. I think that's like green apple, right?
Yeah, it's green apple.
Yeah, super
very
good.
tasty.
If you click on our link tree, there is a little button that you click, and it brings you straight to W Energy, and you go get all the shit. Like, all the shit. And then you type in promo code NAT20Beards, which most of us have. And then, dang, I think I'm okay. Onyx with 100 bits off the gate.
Oh, shit.
You type in promo code NAT20Beards, and you get 10% off of the whole order. So, as it was put last week, if you order $1,000 worth of shit, you only pay $900. What a deal. What a deal.
They're basically giving it away.
A steal deal. A sta-deal. That's how that works. Joe?
You died when I said that last week.
Wow. Sorry, I just shivered a little bit.
You're welcome.
So we also have our friend James over at Dragon's Nest Delivery. It is the cute dragon holding a mimic treasure chest in our
Love it.
about page. It's in our link tree. And basically, he does a bunch of things. His biggest thing that he does. All right. Well, that was terrible.
Does the do.
He does the do. Is D&D monthly subscription boxes. So what you'll get in them, it's miniatures, 2 sets of dice. One is always metal. You get snacks from Japan, maybe other countries. I never know. I feel like they're always from Japan. And you also get a homebrew module with custom copyright-free music that he makes for every single one-shot. We will do another one this year at some point. But if you want to see what they can be, we did one for Christmas. Go check it out on YouTube. It was a great time, and I went over. They last about 3 to 5 hours. Promo code Beards Are Cool should get you 15% off. They're normally about $40. Cool. And intro?
Well, before the intro, I wanted you to let everybody know that the bid war is apparently on already.
Yeah.
Because I Think I'm Okay hit Onyx with 100, and then
Thank you
K
for
Dog
that.
was like, okay, I'll take your 100 and raise you 100 for Rubio.
200.
Now there's
And now
101 for
Jesus.
Now
Carl.
101 cars.
Jesus.
101.
All right.
Anyways,
Now
we
intro.
made our intro. Thanks, guys. Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Damn!
That's the wrong intro.
Dang.
Well, one of our first technical difficulties of the night is me forgetting one of our announcements. Hannah Plays D&D will be back next week with us, so for anyone that is missing our barbarian friend, she will be back next week.
I'm the
I've seen her
barbarian
paladin.
friend. She's a paladin
You're our
friend.
barbarian colleague.
She's a paladin.
He's a paladin.
Workplace associate.
Potato, potato.
All Goliaths are barbarians. Anyways, continue.
Raven
Oh,
will
wow.
be-
Oh,
he is-
oh.
Wow.
Raven's on the board with 200 bits.
Hype
Okay.
train.
K Dog
Go ahead,
Y2K
Brad.
thinks I'm the barbarian friend, you jerk.
Go ahead,
Last-
Brett.
Yeah, well,
We took off with Jimathorn being locked up and the party trying to figure out how to free him. After the party split up with Eldarian and Raven going after tomfoolery and the rest of the party trying to find Integral, their only lead on how to get Jimathorn out. Quickly, they figured out that Integral was not the Integral that they had expected. For she had went after Jimathorn when he was banished, got captured by Cobblestone, and tortured to the point where she became Cobblestone himself. Just still in Integral's body. While Raven and Eldarian went after tomfoolery. Raven trying to show off his cool magic skills, and Eldarian trying to figure out how something he created is real. And quickly he discovered that this was no ordinary clown or tomfoolery follow. It was Shelly, the horseman of deception. After a crude After a crude argument between Eldarian and Shelby, Eldarian held back and went to help the party as they all interrogated Integral. Meanwhile, Jimathorn, being locked up, talked with one of the soldiers and explained what he would do if he were to be free, how he would try his best to bring back the beautiful, great dragon city to what it's supposed to be, not this divided, conquerous land, but something that would be more harmonic. And the soldier revealed himself as Merlin, freeing Jimathorn and giving him an option to stay and face the judgment of his people or to confront them and show them they're wrong. Jimathorn left and went to find the party. All the parties with Jimathorn and Integral in hand went to tell the king what had happened, and they quickly discovered that there was a lot more to this city that they had not expected, as King Welsh himself was brainwashed with Saphira's curse. As they tried to negotiate with King Welsh and help him be free, he took their offer, but Saphira made him hold back, taking over his body and preparing to destroy the party. This is where we start off. Kars Revere, as everything unfolds, Integral is trying to get out of her ties and get out of Onyx's grasp. King Welsh has armored himself up in this beautiful armor with a giant, magnificent warhammer, and all the guards that are in the room to be your witnesses are siding with the king. What do you do?
So,
No pressure.
the person that was invisible, where are they?
They teleported away.
Okay, that's right. So just... Okay. So there's what? 1, 2, 3 guards?
There's 3 guards, Integral, and King Welsh. I might have
Get
said
it.
King Wyman, but I mean King Welsh.
We're not... He's gonna... He's just gonna, like, look around, like, kind of, like, tapping his thighs. We're not killing the king, are we?
I mean, if in the possession, I could try to help with that.
Okay, so subdue the king is what I'm hearing.
Probably.
Okay. He looks around and he will... how far is that? Uno momento, por favor.
That is
Cool.
very far.
Yeah, he will beeline and use a dash action to get to the throne, sit on the like edge of it, and just like put his hands on his lap.
I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Sure. Where's my dice? There they are. Dice are important to play
As
this
you
game.
pass by King Welsh, you quickly come to realize there's some sort of aura radiating from him. And as you pass through it, we'll see what happens.
Sure. 18 plus... Is 18 passed anyways?
18 passes.
Okay, I don't know what the modifier is, but okay. So, sure. Does anything happen to me?
Nothing happens, but you feel like you almost got charmed.
Interesting. So I'll sit on the throne and I'll look at everyone. Subduing's not exactly my thing. Potty, some type of charms around him. Be wary. That's my turn. I will not attack since I don't want to hurt anybody if they're just... So I'm good.
Okay, King Welsh goes. Cool. So as King Welsh goes, he instantly beelines towards Rubio. I need Eldarian Rubio to give me... Actually, 1 second.
Oh no.
I need Rubio to give me a wisdom saving throw.
We love those. Not Eldarian?
Nope, because you are so close to Onyx.
25.
In 10 feet of Onyx, you can't be charmed.
25. I also have advantage against being charmed if that's the case, but I'll take the 25.
Nope, you are fine. 25 works. And as he lifts his Warhammer to attack at you, does a 21 hits.
Yeah, that hits for sure.
All right, here we go.
Oh, that's a lot of dice. I like this.
Ouchie. It's okay, we got
You
some temp health
take
from last time.
28 points of bludgeoning damage as he smacks down on you.
There
moves
goes my
back
temp
up,
health.
and attacks you a second time. Does a 29 hits.
Oh, absolutely.
So 33 points of bludgeoning damage as he smashes down on you once more.
How much, sorry? 33?
33.
Cool. Well, that's not very
And
kind.
that is his turn. Rubio. As you get smashed down with this hammer with Jimathorn on deck, Onyx, you're after. What do you do?
Rubio knows he can't Hellish Rebuke this bastard because we kind of can't kill the king. So in between hits, he's just going to grit his teeth and say, fucking bastard. And he's going to look over at Onyx. How far is he from me? Okay. I'm assuming he's like right next to me, yeah, because he's attacking me. I think for now, I'm just gonna use Shadow of Moil. I'm gonna cast that on myself. for those who don't know. A bunch of shadow goes over me. You guys can't really see me anymore. It's like a shadow mirage in a sense. Anything that were to attack me has disadvantage. Anything I attack has advantage. And I believe if you're within 10 feet and try to attack me within said 10 feet, you'll take 2d8 necrotic. So if the king attacks me, it's his fault. I'm just gonna ready up with my sword, and I'm just gonna wait and see what happens to this king, because like, I don't really have a spell right now. Actually, you know what? No, I'll maintain my stance. I'm just gonna ready up with my sword, and we'll see what happens.
All right, Jimathorn, as you see all the chaos unfold, Onyx on deck and Eldarians after that, what do you do?
I'm gonna back up a little bit, and then I bought a grappling arrow several sessions ago. Do I know what that does? Is it just grapple whoever I shoot it at? You didn't give me stats or anything. You're just like, oh, there's a grapple arrow, there's a couple fire arrows, and there's an ice arrow.
Fortune.
Give me uno momento.
Oh. Thank you, Opera. I appreciate that you just fully trashed on me. That was nice.
Are the underlings fair game, guys? What are we thinking?
These nameless guards, can they namelessly die?
These
I have
red
a
shirt
family.
guards.
Jimathorn's already caused too much death. I don't know how this is gonna look.
Let's be honest,
They're all I go before Raven.
they're all wearing red shirts. It's fine.
Yeah. They all just have
As long as he
numbers
prays
on
the
their
sun.
lapels.
We can do non-lethal. It's an option.
That is a thing. That is in D&D.
If these guys were in movies, they'd be unlisted credit.
Could I
Guard 1 and
like
2.
shoot
Yeah.
that arrow in such a way that it is non-lethal? Like I pin it through his clothing and it grapples him up, or would I have to like shoot him in the face with it?
One arrow's not gonna kill him.
Get him
I
in
don't
like
think
the
an
leg.
arrow is going to kill him, but you can shoot him in the leg for that to work.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be like, sorry about this. You're being unreasonable. Sorry, that's not the voice. Sorry about this, brother. You're being unreasonable, and I will try to use the grapple arrow. So then go ahead and one of my attacks. What is that? That's a 10 plus probably a pretty big number. What is my?
Probably a big number.
Plus 14, so that's a 24.
A 24
Yeah,
on King Welsh.
yeah.
You want to hear something cool? That doesn't hit.
It doesn't hit.
That does not hit.
Well, even if it
Holy
doesn't hit,
fuck.
I will use a. I'm gonna use my longbow or whatever has that little trait where I can attempt to blind somebody. I will pop that off as it like pings off of him. So he needs to make a strength. No, where is it? I think it's a Constitution save. Yeah, it needs to make a Constitution save.
Oh. That's a nat 1 for 12.
All right. Well, he fails. He doesn't take any damage, but he is blinded until the end of my next turn.
Throw a flashbang at him.
Basically, the arrow pings off and just.
And as the king gets blinded back, Onyx, as you ready up with Eldarian on deck and Raven after that, what are you doing?
So does it look like he was possessed?
It looks like he's possessed, but in the same way that Eldarian was.
Okay, I walk
Well-
up to him, and I cast protection from evil and good. Good, but until spell ends, when willing creature, I force him to be willing. If I cast it on him, protects against aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae fiends, and undeads. The target can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by those creatures. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such creature, the target has advantage on a new saving throw against the relevant effect.
Okay. Well, let's give him a saving throw. Advantage.
Oh, paladins.
Easy peasy, guys. Demon. Demon, break a sweat.
This house is clean.
That's just a level 1 spell slot, too. Phew.
So the DC that he has to hit is a 15. He rolled a 9 and a 13.
What's his plus?
That's with the plus.
Oh shit.
That's with
Okay.
the modifier.
Wait, I can't cast another spell.
So you can see for a moment, a brief moment, King Welsh gets free. His eyes get unclouded from that purpley fire that's clouding them. And he looks around, and as he tries to say something, he gets completely casted back into it.
Well, this is a concentration spell up to 10 minutes, so I guess like next turn he could potentially try again. Hey guys, just wait for the magic to take effect, you know? He's possessed. I just cast a little anti-possession. Just gotta wait for it to kick in, alright?
The taser
here's the-
prongs are still in.
Was
There's
that
such a thing I get beaten by a hammer and just wait.
protection from
Don't-
good and evil? Because I also have that too, so we could double
Stack
take
it.
I got it too.
power of Christ compels.
Oh my god. 3 different.
Everybody just surrounding
Let's
this poor
do it.
guy, throwing holy water at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fish, yeah.
I look evil the whole fucking time.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
So as Onyx tries to free King Welsh from this curse, Eldarian, you're going with Raven on deck, and Integral after that. What do you do, Eldarian?
I had a plan. I'm gonna go with that plan. I'm gonna cast Demiplane to open a door to a Demiplane right here. I'm gonna look at Raven and say, "Tackle!"
Yeah, okay.
Not go well.
Tackle him in there. That's how I got free.
Oh, that's true. Because
And-
it freed as soon as you walked into the void, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, K-Dog. Dude.
So, that's my
Oh
turn.
my gosh.
Oh shit. Who were they for though?
I don't know.
A
K-Dog.
lot of dinging.
K-Dog,
Oh.
who are these for?
He's just giving them. All right, Eldarian. Hell yeah. And as your turn goes up, Raven getting ready to do his thing, with Integral on deck and Kailu afterwards. Raven, what do you do?
Yeah, I do that.
That.
Yeah, run at him like a goat head first. With my horns out.
To try
All
to
right,
tackle
give
him into
me. Let's do.
Oh, they're for Raven.
athletics.
Yes.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, nice.
That's a lot.
Let's do an athletics contest roll.
Okay.
Pull out those dice while I'm trying to pull out mine. There we go.
All right, Raven pulls in the lead.
Hey, what?
Oh, this doesn't even read what it fucking says. Guys.
Is that 25?
27.
Well, fuck me. He got a 24. So you tackle him.
Yeah, I'm tackling him through the thing.
into the Demiplane.
Into the plane.
So as Raven and. Do you go in with him as you're tackling him, kind of like grappling on him?
Yeah, I picture it like a good old fashioned form tackle, but he's doing that Patrick thing the whole time, so he's running going lead,
and then grabbing him and right into the Demiplane. As
He
that
said
goes
you
on,
think what
what?
you did.
I'm assuming that's your turn then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Integral, then being.
You sit in that Demiplane and think about what you did.
You only tied her up with rope, right?
In the corner.
And she's also gagged.
And grappled, if I'm not mistaken.
Nope,
Not
I
grappled
was
anymore.
grappling her.
I know.
So
Oh.
she, as a turn, frees herself,
Sorry.
and then bonus action disengage. and pulls back. Oh, indeed.
She's a rogue, Cars. Get her!
Rogar. He perked up so quick. It's like a groundhog.
Little meerkat. What?
I'm the only rogue for this party.
Get out of here with that nonsense.
I'm
I love the hat, Brandon, by the way.
just trying to pull up on
Thank you.
Kylie's sheet
Anything.
for her really quick. You know what? That sounds like a good plan. As her action, she casts a level 2. Nope, never mind. No, she would have done non-lethally.
I thought it's her action she escaped, or is this Kylie?
This is
If an
Kylie.
action
Oh, I
turns
thought you
into
were
a
talking about
mouse
the other
and
person.
hides.
Yeah, she just dips.
And you guys got it sorted.
Just like her father.
You know what?
If I
I'll
may
do that, I'll do
recommend
that.
something, if she has entangles, she could try to
That's what I'm
entangle.
trying to find.
Yeah, okay.
She should. She's used it
That's a good-
before.
Yep.
Oh, there it
That's a
is.
good,
So as a
good
level 1 spell, she casts Entangle on one of these soldiers, the one closest to Integral over here.
Surprised she wouldn't do it on
And-
Integral.
Well, I'm the DM, so no. And Integral does not get entangled. The one guard behind Integral does, and completely gets restrained. As that is his turn afterwards. He tries to free himself. Fails. One of the guards moves up and non-lethally attacks Rubio.
Of course.
Damn, Rubio.
I
Run,
am
man,
this
run!
close to fingering of death this guard, I swear to God.
Using both hands on his longsword, does a nat 20 for 27.
Maybe. Actually,
Maybe.
was that with disadvantage?
That
good
Motherfucker.
spell he cast.
Shadow of
not-
Moil, bitch. You're blinded when you look at me, and so disadvantage. And because he swung at me, he takes 2d8 necrotic. So watch out. Let's see.
I've re-rolled it.
Watch 8 damage to necrotic.
Pause.
Don't make me revive these.
I re-rolled it just because I didn't do it with advantage. I re-rolled it, and with disadvantage, he got a 18.
That just hits. No critical for you.
Yes, you bit inside.
And he takes 8 necrotic when he swings within 10 feet.
That's fine.
If I
because
get
you
hurt,
take
he
13
gets hurt.
points of slashing damage non-lethally, and he takes that necrotic damage.
Bastard.
Non-lethally.
I just imagine it gives him like a really bad cough. That's the only effect. Respiratory damage.
I like to picture the shadow of Moyle on Rubio's like handsome Squidward and SpongeBob. Like every time they look at him, he's too beautiful, and their eyes like start melting.
Yeah.
I don't have to roll at disadvantage with you, Onyx, for some reason I've forgotten, correct? No, okay. As the second guard or the last guard runs up, tries to overhand swing at you with his long sword, does a 23 hits.
Nope.
Nope. Perfect.
Nope. Not anymore,
And,
baby.
yeah. And as it just bounces off your armor, that is the round. As Cars Revere, you go again.
I am gonna sit on my throne of lies and just stay over here and watch.
Shit on the throne of lies.
You're all sitting on a throne of lies. I'm not participating in this battle since
Sounds like a metal song.
literally most of what I can do will kill people. So I'm gonna stay over here.
Smart.
Give it a shot.
Nobody said anything
What's
about
the
Integral.
word? That could happen.
Some down into goal.
I will move a little bit over then, since we're talking about it, and sit on the throne. There you go. Now I'm done.
That was beautiful.
It was a fully planned turn. I thought about it.
So, I have to ask Dragon X this question.
Yeah.
Steve, question for you. For Raven and King Welsh's turn, do they still take the turn in that lane?
So it is literally just a door to an empty room that is 30 by 30 by 30. So it's in another plane of existence. I literally created a demi-plane. So they are literally just however far in Raven tackled him. It is concentration. No, it's not concentration. But I can choose to have the door disappear whenever. So if it seems like it didn't work and King Welsh is gonna come out, I'm just gonna close the door and leave him and Raven
So
trap.
there is no platform now. They're just kind of floating in a void.
No, there's a floor. It's
like a
Okay,
room.
perfect.
It's like an extra room he summoned. I summoned
Well,
bedroom.
But it
This
is
room
another.
might not be envisioned to what you imagine, but it is just a map I have on hand that's kind of.
Voidy.
Yeah, that's a Denny
Cleaner
plane if
would
I've
be.
seen one.
Yeah.
Is that
I just
Doom?
quickly made this up. Perfect.
It's Doom.
So as King Welsh goes, he's going to try to contest Raven and get out of it.
You're so prepared, Brad. I love that.
Does he get
I know.
another wisdom
Oh!
save?
Natural
Oh, yeah,
20.
he does. 100%. Wait. God damn it. For what though?
30.
And never mind. And for the wisdom save. No. So as King Welsh tries to free himself, he's trying to get out to fight Raven and get back out. He's still possessed. We go back to the main battle as Rubio takes his turn with certain people on deck that are named Jima Thorn and Onyx. Rubio, as you're getting kind of attacked by these guards, what do you do?
He's gonna look at them like they're just not important, just like little insects. He's like, why even try? He's gonna actually turn around and walk into the portal because he's now realizing Raven is alone with the king he recently pissed off, and verbally he doesn't believe that will go well, so he's gonna walk into the portal without saying a word.
Probably right.
As I get into this plane, I'm assuming I see them like just kind of
Oh, yeah.
resisting and fighting each other.
Like you said, they only went so far into it and probably just pounded into the sand. And Raven put him in a nice
Okay.
grapple hold.
So they're not too far from me. They're like 20 feet away. Rubio's just gonna raise his hand, and I'm actually gonna cast Charm Person on the king.
He is immune to charm effects while he has protection from good and evil.
Yeah, but I'm not the specified races that apply
that's true.
to.
That's true.
I am not a fiend. I'm not any of that. So
Oh, I guess so.
No, you're right.
serve returned. Yeah, I'm still casting it. So wisdom saving throw, please and thank you.
No, well, he's not good at those.
That's good to hear.
That is
I swear to God,
that's
if you say 20, I know where you live. Which is
Damn.
good.
Jesus
Awesome.
Christ, you didn't have to go that far.
I was like, please work. Yeah, he's charmed. Once he casts it, he's just gonna let his shoulders and body relax and be like,
And
I'm so
how long
fucking
does
over
that-
this.
And how long does that spell last for?
1 hour.
Perfect. So as you see the king's eyes kind of flood away, he looks around. He looks at Raven. Don't let go.
All right, buddy. Cuddle party.
Keep me in your arms forever. Let not this moment pass unanswered.
For this last bit of my turn, for this brief moment, I know he's like conscious and stuff. Rubio's just gonna say, my liege, we're here to help. You've been taken over by great evil, and we're here to get your empire back. And that's well end my turn.
All right, and Jimathorn, we travel back out of this plane and into ours as there are still guards. They haven't seen this. You are on another plane of existence. They don't know their king's all good. And Integral still in the room mimicking and kind of taunting at you guys, and they only have ever seen Integral as their leader. They have to follow her. Jimathorn, with Onyx on deck and Eldarian afterwards, what are you doing?
I don't know. I'm thinking I'm gonna hold my action if I see anybody doing anything hinky. Well, I'm gonna focus on Integral and make it more specific. If I see Integral, like try to escape, I'm going to try and like shoot the legs. I'm gonna go for a kneecap. You know, they're gonna be fine afterwards.
Oh, God.
But yeah, I'm gonna like train, like seeing that there is some like uncertainty, like the king is not here, Integral's the only person of like real importance. I'm gonna train my bow, and I'm gonna be like, you know, sister, I I wouldn't. I think you should just stay put. I think we need to get this sorted.
I think you should let go of the string and let that arrow fly through my throat. Do it, you coward. You were never brave enough to amount to anything.
Wow.
You don't know me at all. I'm just gonna kind of like chuckle. I was like, you don't know shit from fucking else. You don't know me. You aren't even Integral.
You don't know me.
You don't know me.
And with Jimmo Thorn holding his action, Onyx Deep Burrow going with Eldarian next. Eldarian on deck and Raven next. Onyx, what are you doing?
I'll turn to a dart. Will you be okay by yourself? I'm gonna go drop kick the fucking Integral. Or at least tackle them.
I've dealt with worse. I'll be fine.
Cool. I'll action dash so I can get right up in their face. Like, clang. I would stop resisting if I were you.
I
Only warning.
I kind of want to see a drop kick at full plate armor, but that may just be me.
Unfortunately, I had an action dash.
Yeah. Free action. I want you to roll me athletics.
Okay. I'll, clang.
Or would this be
This
athletics?
dice.
No, this would be athletics.
Athletics is better, so I'll take that one.
Chat
18
says go
plus
for
5.
the kneecap.
A drop kicker kneecaps with the
What'd you
18
say?
plus 5.
18 plus
18 plus
5.
18,
I
19,
feel like
20.
that beats 17 plus
23.
2. So yeah, you describe how you drop kicker.
I bang, clanging all the way there, and I jump and I use my animated shield as kind of a platform, you know, because it's like hovering, so I use it to vault, get a little extra oomph, and I go right for the kneecaps.
And as Onyx's foot just completely connects with her kneecaps, they fold backwards like Joe Biden.
Oh.
She just drops down to the ground. She looks up and just in pain and fury, just spewing from her face. And is that your turn?
I'll turn to the guards. Don't worry, I can heal that. But this person's possessed.
It is okay.
It is okay. I'm a trained professional.
I can buff that out. It's fine.
Shit'll buff out.
Yeah,
Integral looks at the guards. He attacked me! Kill him! And they look at you with full worry in their face. Like they have to follow this order. Eldarian, it is your turn with Raven on deck and Integral after that. What are you doing?
Ah, beautiful. I'm gonna quick cast a spell, and Integral needs to roll me a intelligence saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Here.
Oh right, she has a 5.
Oh no! Oh no! So that's a. I feel like Raven. That's a 2 for a -1.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
That,
God.
yeah. Integral fails, and they are now in a mental prison.
Oh, nice.
They're taking 5d10 psychic damage. That's only
Oh.
4. My bad. That is gonna be
That spell is vile.
plus 6 plus 18 plus 12 is 35 points of psychic damage. And I basically create this 10-foot radius in their mind around them. They think there's like gnashing teeth on the ground that will hurt them. And if they do anything to like attack someone or go through it, they take 10d10 psychic damage.
And as the spell kind of starts warping around Integral, Integral drops down to her hands and knees. Saphira, I'm sorry, stop! As PTSD is just starting to be driven through her. We travel over to Raven with Integral on deck and Kailu after that.
Well, I mean, he wants me to hold on, so I'm just gonna do some Nacho Libre shit and just Anaconda squeeze.
Well, there won't be any contested roll. He's not going to contest. He's not brainwashed
He's
anymore.
our friend.
He's your friend. But he is terrified of whatever had just taken over, taking over
Okay,
again.
well then maybe I squeeze him and like rub the head a little bit.
Give him a little nuzzle.
Yeah.
Calm
Just-
him down.
He's trying to make eye contact with Rubio, but he's not able to.
Okay, okay. Just don't let the elf see.
Just gotta wait until that spell takes hold.
It's okay.
3 to
It's
5
okay.
business days.
Failed, and let's get it. So we travel.
It got lost in the
Melee
mail again.
melee actually sucks. I'm gonna use electric dice. We travel to Integral, and the conditions of this spell, does she have to contest it in order to free herself of it on her turn, or?
No, it's a concentration for up to a minute, and it lasts for the minute. So she either sits there doing nothing for the minute, which is 10 rounds, or she can try to go through it or attack somebody, and she takes the damage. So either she does nothing for 10 rounds, or she takes damage.
So
A lot of.
you're lethally attacking her. Perfect. She looks at Onyx with a big old grin on her face. Just the biggest grin ever, and she slowly turns her head over to Jimathorn.
This is not my body.
And she attacks. So if you want to roll that damage.
Oh yeah,
And it's not your brain. either.
beautiful amount of damage. All right, and those are some wicked,
You know, electric dice.
rolls.
So I'm assuming a 12 misses.
Yeah, just barely though.
Okay.
So that's 1, 2.
So as she attacks with the first swing, completely misses. The attack of the spell just starts corrupting her mind, and she tries to make a second one, but misses again. And
58 points of psychic damage.
So that
okay,
brings up
then
an
she
interesting question.
disengages.
That brings up an interesting question. It's not affecting Integral's body, it's affecting her brain, and he lives in the brain.
That's true. I would argue that.
Is she trying to move away from me right now?
Oh, she moved away.
No, she is trying to.
She's trying to.
Sentinel attack.
Disengage. He said disengage.
Doesn't matter, Sentinel.
That's not
Doesn't Mind Prison affect when she moves?
But
damage.
No,
it,
she attacked
it already
her,
affected-
meant
it
prison
already
already
Oh.
did the damage.
Oh, I
And
see.
how much
I
was
got
that damage again? I need to add that on.
56 points of damage.
Oh, wow.
Ouchie.
And as
It's
that
brutal
that
stuff.
damage starts to corrupt her brain, you can see her eyes slowly start to bleed. And what did you roll, Onyx?
26. To punch her in the face so she doesn't move.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's right next to me. Da, 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 da. You're staying.
And just absolutely deck her. Kailu transfers the her spell entangled over to Integral, trying to hold her.
I'm like, I mean,
And as the vines start to root from the ground, just kind of entangling all of her limbs, preventing her from moving any further, bounding her to be beside Onyx, freeing up the last, or the one other guard. He then charges at Onyx. Onyx,
it's me.
did I roll? Does a 16? No. So 16 and an 8. Neither of those hit, and the other two guards attack. Rubio.
Hello.
He's in the demi plane.
Oh yeah, you are right.
Yeah. Let's say I'm
Oh,
bad.
Nope. Eldarian.
No, no.
Oh, he's gone.
Does a 16.
He's
He
gone.
stepped out.
gone.
He's actually gone.
Oh, he's actually gone. Okay.
I'll
Are you able to pull that up? No, I can pull it up. It's on roll 20. I love how long it takes to load. It's just so beautiful. So first attack hits with 16, and the other guard then attacks for 25. He takes. I'm gonna mark this down for him.
15 points of slashing damage on the first guard and 26 on the second guard, as both of them connect onto their hits.
And we travel over to Cars. The guards are still attacking, confused, as Integral is still standing and ordering them around. What do you do, Cars?
Oh, it's interesting you ask.
Exactly that.
That's all I do.
Wow, he's so method.
I imagine Cars is like, Eldarian on your... Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I'm literally just sitting on the throne with a tankard, like the silver one that we got in that competition, just sitting back. They got it.
Wow.
It'll be alright.
No one's taken severe damage yet.
Brad, remember, when you level us up next time, that Cars sat this out.
Yeah, no XP for him.
Okay, perfect.
You remember how that works.
As Cars, your turn might end, but you might not want it to end, as the start of the round, I did forget to say, I do apologize, the doors start trying to open as you guys close them behind you. You can hear that there are 3 guards outside the door banging on it. Open the door now! Cars.
Oh, Eldarian, by the way, you took.
Or do you still just sit back and relax?
You took
What I take?
You took 15 and 26 damage.
So I see people getting
Yeah.
attacked. Jim, you got more guards coming. They're, at the double doors. You guys got it.
It's like a mob boss.
We travel back in.
Sorry.
That's my king. One of my king.
Is that?
Said 15 and 26.
Yes.
We travel back into the plane as King Walsh kind of looks up at Raven. We should get back before the rest of the gods flood in and kill your friends.
Rubio, what do you think?
We're just gonna slowly walk up to the king and say, I've got one question before we go back in, just in case whatever was muddling your mind has an effect on you once more. What was it? He looks at him with a very serious face right in his eyes.
I feel like your friend Eldian can explain it better. Zafira offered me an ultimatum. I serve her, and Dragon's City does not get affected by the war, and I get my father back. But in order to do that, she needed to be able to see it through my eyes. So a part of whatever power she has is inside of me, as it was your friend. This is no curse or no brain. This is a brainwash. This is something different.
Raven's gonna pick him up like a baby. Like this. And just walk towards the thing.
Ooh, I burped, so that felt good.
That was good. Get it all out. We're going.
I'll follow them, and Rubio will just kind of take in the information and stew on it a bit as they walk out.
Well, I'll do this.
Rubio, I can feel you judging me behind me.
Do you see a gavel in my hand? I am not a judge, nor a jury.
I don't know what gavel is. Never
Actually,
mind that.
as the king, you're kind of. Yeah. You're gonna have to. We'll talk about this.
Rubio's a little whipped.
His wife wears the
literally
pants.
pulled
Let's be
the
honest.
work.
That is true.
It's a whole conversation where Jim Jam told a whole group of people that your wife wears the pants, so it's no secret anymore.
No. So as King Walsh asks Raven to carry him out for his turn, Rubio, it is your turn. As you leave, the guards are still there. They look towards the king, but they haven't gotten an order from him. What do you
Make
do
another
with Game of Thorn on
saving
deck?
throw on the possession.
Do I see, like, obviously apart from What's Her Tits that was trapped by the psychic prison or whatever, is there any captain, like, under her that I see, like, of the guard or anything like that? Just, they're all pawns, bunch of similar guards, or what?
So the one that is between, you know what? Actually, I need you to give me a investigations check.
Only because you asked so nicely. I'll get advantage on this hoe. What's the other one gonna be? 19. I'll take that one.
You in between Integral and Onyx, you can tell by the armor, by the brands on his forearms, that he is a higher rank than the other two that are in between Eldari and Raven and yourself.
I will, at will, try to adorn a little bit more of a kingly kind of robe and keep my dragon teeth. Or no, I'm not wearing it. I'm keeping my more kingly crown because the other one Raven made will piss everyone off. Wait, let's see, how far is that? 40 feet, and I can move 30. He can hear me within 10. I'm gonna walk just within range of him, and I'm just gonna look.
Does
Response
a dirty 20 hit?
with disadvantage.
With
Shadow
disadvantage,
of Moyle.
that is a 19.
That one will hit.
You take 25 points of slashing damage as you walk past the one guard. He is still confused, so he slashes at your arm.
I like the one next to the portal.
Yep.
Review's gonna like just not even acknowledge the slash. He'll get hit and not move, not look, not utter a sound, and just walk like nothing even happened. But he'll for sure take the damage. I'll walk within about 10 feet distance of the captain of the guard. I'll stare him down in the eyes and say, "Your king is fine," pointing kind of like over my shoulder. "If you don't stand down now, I'll be forced to do worse things than you could ever imagine." And you'll try to muster the most evil style of, look, he can really make his Shadow Cloak and Shadow Moil make him look that way. That's all I got.
Reaction, you'll get disadvantage with it, though, sadly. Give me Intimidation.
Okay.
And
let's see. With
Jim
disadvantage,
Gordon,
he could be
you
okay. With disadvantage, 18.
18, he doesn't necessarily stand down, but he looks as though he's not going to swing again unless he's attacked. He's still like completely armed, prepared, in a good stance.
Okay.
But he doesn't look like he's prepared to attack. He's prepared for a parry. And Jimathorn, as your turn comes around the corner, bang, 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 open the door now!
Seeing the potential of
Onyx, you're there.
shackles in my future, I'm going to cast Freedom of Movement on myself. And I am going to kind of come over here. Well, actually, my movement's 30, so I'm going to get closer to this horse statue. Bow still drawn. Not entirely sure what's up with the king. Oblivion seems to be slightly different. Haven't heard the king speak yet. And I'm just gonna see what happens. See how this unfurls. But I have freedom of movement on me for the next hour.
All right, and Onyx, you can see the door start to crack and start to break as though these three guards outside are gonna bust their way in. It is your turn with Eldarian on deck and Raven up after that. What are you doing?
Ooh, that's gonna cost a fortune. I would like to.
Or drink.
Not much I need to do, really. I just gotta make sure this chick doesn't get away. I feel like I can do that. I'm gonna action channel my divinity, but into my gauntlets instead of my sword. So now I have a plus 15 to punch her in the face. So she can't run away.
Get wrecked, son.
Okay.
That'll be me. Let's have one glory
Eldarian
face.
with Raven on deck and Integral up after that. What are you doing? You can tell that your spell that you've casted on Integral, she's using it to kill herself. Or so Cobblestone is trying to kill Integral.
Oh, it's over. Once
It's a
she
one
takes
done.
the damage, it's done. It
Oh,
goes
okay.
done. So, yeah. Oh God, what do I want to do? These guys hit me. I don't want to kill them. But
Then don't.
that's definitely something Eldarian would do if they
Maybe.
if they hit him. Oh man. All right. This is what he's gonna do.
You just survive him.
What?
Just bring him back from the dead.
Yeah.
I'm sure. All right.
You can do that.
Cool. Yeah, let me find that spell real quick.
In that case, fireball.
Oh god.
On myself.
This one needs to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Well, electric dice have been treating me better. Never mind. Fuck you. Nat 1.
Okay. Let me get my dices.
My bases.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's exactly the amount I needed. Look at that. I'm getting better.
Wow.
That
How
is
fast can you count them?
slow.
Here, I'll help. 30, 24,
20.
8, 19.
War Drake.
More.
Ice Wolves. Moon Game.
So that is 66 points of necrotic damage. As I cast Finger of Death.
Nice.
You booped him on the nose.
How much necrotic? 44.
A lot.
Oh, what did I say? 60?
66.
Oh.
66.
66. Oh no, death spell? Ooh, yikes.
And they need a con save
El
too.
Diablo.
They only take half if they succeed the con save, so it's still within
Oh.
30. What?
You got Nat 1 on that con save, so,
Is
Yeah.
he dead?
yeah.
Well, now you have an eternal
he's gonna be a
servant.
zombie in a turn.
Nice.
So Raven,
Good
awesome.
look for us.
Should I do that too?
My next turn turns into a zombie under my control.
It's a great look for us.
Oh, that's
No,
never-
guys, he's still alive. Look. He's
I think
walking
you're
around.
right. Looking at the guys. That's never
Ear
killed
falls off.
anyone before. This is going to be interesting.
boy.
I'm going to hold the king up like Simba in the beginning of The Lion King. And be like, give the order to back him off.
Still charmed.
Okay, cool. The king, for your action, I guess, he looks around. Stand down, now. Open the door. He says to the last two guards remaining, and Integral kind of looks over at Welsh, very upset that he's been freed from his curse. And Raven, are you doing anything else?
No.
Integral. You know what? She goes towards the door to open it.
No, she doesn't. I told her to stay put. Dirty 20 to hit her.
Yep, that hits.
6 damage. Non-lethal.
Ugh.
And she
Please.
does...
I'm trying to open the door, but he's
Not
letting me.
you. You're not you. I'm sorry, did he say cobblestone open the door? No. Stay. Bad dog.
Damn. See some of the hostilities carrying over from last week.
The bad cop. They never told me drop the bad cop. I'm in too deep.
So the guards go. The door is open.
Will we not get opportunity on both those guards passing Eldarian and Onyx and myself?
100%. If you want to take an opportunity on that, take it.
No.
Alright.
Kill more guards.
Yeah, go
I
for
I
it.
already-
mean,
Fine.
the one that
down.
goes past me, I will definitely like non-lethal. I'll just try to go bap him in the back of the head with my rapier.
What?
Yeah,
It's a good
I
look
got
on
a
my
little
step.
sword.
Zombie and
18 for non-lethal.
Oh yeah.
Cool. So this one
He
D8
gets-
plus 4 plus D8 plus 3. So it's that plus 2 more D8s. Cool. So 17 non-lethal.
So you smack him on the back of the head, and he then turns to the king like, "What the fuck?"
I just say, "Where did I just see?"
We don't follow your orders. We follow the king's orders.
You will one day. He just looks at him with pure hatred.
And then
He's an
they
idiot.
are Eldarian Raven. I'll give you guys this opportunity. Are you guys taking an opportunity swing at him? No? Okay, so they go and open the door as their turn goes by, and in walks in this magnificent, glorious blue dragonborn. He takes a step inside and he just looks around. He makes his way from the right of the room to the left of the room. From the right to the
Oh,
left,
there
he's
it is.
seeing nothing too intense until finally he sees the dead body in front of Eldarian. Fury just fills his face. Weapons on the ground now! And the king looks down at Raven. Trust me.
Trust me.
I'll vouch for you, but you have to get your party to drop their weapons.
I don't think any of them. Hey, Onyx, can you drop your weapon, please?
I have not even unsheathed them.
Oh, well, I don't. We're not carrying any right now.
Cars. There are weapons on your holster, even unsheathing. They want them on the ground. And as
No.
they walk in.
figured.
Oh, yeah, never mind. They're not your turns yet. So, Cars, you see these more guards walk in and tell everyone to drop their weapons. You've been sitting back on the throne, relaxing and enjoying the show. From here, what do you do?
Let's see. I'll like stand up and like walk towards the steps, and I'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Instead of spending 10 minutes unsheathing all my weapons, can we just drop the formalities and you guys just, I don't know, get to the fucking point? We were attacked, we defended ourselves, here we are. That's all I'll do.
The Blue Dragonborn kind of acknowledges what was said, takes it into intel for his investigation. He's quickly trying to assess. He continues to look around, and he looks at the king. He looks at Integral. He looks at the dead guard, and then he kind of makes eye contact back with Cars. Then I want all of you to leave the throne room. Now, this will be your only offer, your only chance not to be behind bars. I cannot assess the situation with this going on. I need to talk with my king. I need to talk with my upper, and he kind of looks towards Integral, and then I will talk with you. You can leave and stay in the city. You're allowed to be within the walls, but if you leave, we will find you before you ever leave the Great Empire. Or we can put you in a cell.
Maybe he's gonna interrupt him and point his finger over at Integral and scream, "Sheer's corrupted by Saphira. If you want counsel with something, you really want to do it with someone who's working with the evil side. You're an upper. That is your lower. She is a traitor to your kingdom, and your king will back me up.
It's true.
And don't speak to me like I'm less than a king myself." And he'll like aggressively like point at the top of his head. He's got like a deep, guttural, like angry voice. Like he's tired of putting up with stupid guard captains.
Integral points her fingers towards your crown.
That means nothing here. You know that. Why don't you cast Speak with the Dead on the dead guard over there and see which one of us killed him? How about that?
And he kind of looks towards the dead guard, back at Rubio. I am not having a negotiation right now. There will be no talk. There will be an offer. You can leave and be free, or leave and be locked up. Regardless, you're out of this throne room.
Well, next 1 second. Just lower it a little bit.
No, this is for Brandon. This is a Brandon question. Is Integral still affected by the truth serum?
Nope.
Oh, okay. It's been...
Good point.
She could be.
Good point.
Oh, well, the
I
king
don't
was
know
there
how
for
long
the
it lasts.
Saphira I let you down part, so...
Yeah. Well, listen, I'll leave, but understand 2 things. You got 2 diplomats from other nations here. To dismiss the fact that he's a king would be, less than diplomatic or intelligent. In a nice way.
I never discounted it. She did. And he points over to Integral.
No, yeah.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
No. It's
situation.
You're good. You're good. I was gonna interrupt him, so you keep going if you want to. Go feel free.
But regardless, I lost my train of thoughts now.
There's a lot going on right now.
Yes.
Listen. All I was
Has it
gonna
been an
say-
hour since we true serum her? Or has it been under an hour?
When you guys got here, I said the last question would be the hours up. That would be the last time she had the
Okay.
truth serum in her, and she revealed herself to Welsh, and that was it.
Okay. Fair.
He'll just interrupt us like I didn't dismiss. Kicking us out of the throne room would be dismissing the fact that you have me, a representative of Saskia, and Rubio, the king of the Republic.
Right, but
He kind of leans in.
I'm with Sabira, and Sabira wants what's best for you guys. Even if you are diplomats from other nations, in this nation, we do things differently. I am giving you the advantage. You can take it, or you could leave it, and I won't be able to aid you anymore. We have to wait for her to be back from the vault, and she can aid you guys. Right now, Integral has more power, even if she says words. It is up to the higher-ups, even above King Welsh, because he is so young. He's not a full-grown adult. There are people who do things for him. And those people...
And he kind of like looks around the room and back over to Integral, making sure you see that he's representing that he's talking about corruption. He makes eye contact back with guards.
Please.
Fine. I'll leave. My body can make their own decision. We, don't really have a leader, per se, so I'll go. And also, caveat, if I wanted to, I could leave and you'd never find me. Just wanted to point out, you said you'd find me. You'd never find me. I'm gonna walk past, as long as no one touches me, all the way past him and out the room.
They make way. They open up for you and allow you to exit out. King Welsh still being held up like Simba by Raven. Kind of looks down.
Good. Did you let me down?
Oh, yeah. I didn't know if you wanted me to do the throwy thing, but yeah, I could. Yeah.
You could launch me to my throne. That would be badass.
I mean, I don't
Maybe
want to
that-
do that. I was just going to do the thing where I threw you up in the air and went, wee, and, you know. But, yeah, I'll put you down, buddy.
Casually throws him 65 feet to the throne.
With his strength, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, he puts the king down.
Can you make it a saving against being possessed?
I think
I'm gonna keep harping on this. No, I'm still concentrating on that. You just overwrit the charm or the possession with your charm.
Oh,
He still
okay.
needs to beat it.
4.
Thank God for advantage.
Oh, it's 14.
So,
What were you saying, El?
King Welsh,
Sir Blue, can I get about like 1 minute and then I'll leave? I just want to see what happens here. This has never happened before. I don't know what happens after this.
Rubio just chuckles because he knows exactly what's about to happen.
It's actually literally 6 seconds, so this thing should be coming back as a zombie by now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, for
Something's
non-combat.
going to happen. I don't know what it is.
know what? let's just do this. We'll wait for your turn. As Rubio, your turn. Cars exits the room. King Welsh gets put down by Raven. What do you do as the guards are demanding you to leave?
I will, at will, change my rapier back to its book form and shackle it back to my side. I will slowly, but like determinedly walk over to Integral. As I'm doing so, I drop Shadow of Moil. I even drop my Shadow Cloak and go down to my just basic Rubio form. I go right up to her and say, "Corruption is easily taken care of. Just you remember that when you side with the wrong people, you bitch." And she spits on the ground. Proper loogie. He'll turn around without even acknowledging a conversation and swiftly walk past all the guards. And as he's walking by the blue guard, he'll say, "Best of luck to you," and he'll leave.
Integral looks over at Onyx as Rubio leaves.
He's a very,
My goodness.
Please don't
he's a
talk.
very, very
Please don't
big
talk to me.
talker for a man with a wife with one leg. It was very easy to capture her that way.
Bad cop
I'm
on
sorry.
us. Bad
Are you
cop.
making
What, hear
making
that?
fun of someone with one leg that lost it in a noble battle
Here we
to
go.
protect their people?
Get her.
What are you, a fucking dumbass?
Get
Jimathorn.
I got a pretty high perception. I better not heard that shit.
Hey,
Oh,
I'm just
yeah,
kind of in the
true.
corner, and I kind of emerge. Like, hey, everybody! I'm just gonna shoulder my bow. So I just want to make sure Integral's coming with us, right?
Yeah, that's I
Integral
was gonna.
will remain here.
Well,
That's a bad
Integral
idea.
already confessed that she's a servant of Saphira, and the king heard it, right, King?
Or
You heard it. That wave was a yes. I'll take that wave as a yes. So maybe, we take Integral with us, or if you have a really good jail, we could put Integral in.
we could do that, and you'll be in there with her if you don't leave.
You can try.
You see he goes onto his longsword on his back, and as he grabs onto it, the entire blade starts to become frost-like.
I will.
Raven goes, cute, lights his axe on fire.
That's fucking cool.
All I'm
Leave,
saying-
please,
hey,
for the love of
okay,
God. Don't make
walking
me
out.
do this.
I'm
You guys seem
walking out.
cool.
I'm walking out. I don't want to do this either. I don't want to cry at your tombstone. It's not a big
Cool.
deal. But, we're leaving. I'm just saying, Integral has confessed to be a servant of Saphira. We have witnesses. These guards that are also here, I'm pointing to the guards that are still existing.
ones
They
that
all
you killed?
saw it.
Just one.
Just saying. They saw it. King saw it. Confessed. And you're just going to leave her here? That seems like a bad idea. It
We're not
seems...
going to leave her here. We're going to keep her here in our custody. As Sabira had commanded. You should be thanking her. Because I want to see nothing but justice done for what you've done to my city.
I ain't done shit to your city. I've been gone.
Hey,
That's a
Jim,
bit.
Taskmaster.
Jim Jam, let's go, buddy. Let's go.
That's a whole.
He's like, no, I want to. Let me get out.
No, Jim Jam, come on.
Wait a minute.
Excuse me, blue dude.
What do you want, you rock?
Yeah, can I get locked in jail with her? I mean, hey, if she tries to escape, I'm there. You just leave me my armor. I think I'll be all right. I'll give you my weapons. I'll be locked up with them. And we're heavily invested in the capture and what's it called, the truth coming out. So if they try to escape, I'll be there to stop them. I'm not gonna kill them. I want them to be alive, and so we can sort this whole mess out. But I'll happily go to jail with them in the same cell.
Wow.
We
Just
don't
leave me my
advise
armor.
that, but if you want,
Why not? Is your jail stinky?
I wouldn't say stinky, but if she wants you or herself dead, she could do that very easily in confinement.
Well, you gotta gag her, tie her up.
Don't
I'll
tell
just
her
sit
I
there.
operate our prisons, but if you want to be locked up, you can be locked up, I guess.
Yeah,
and
I'll be locked up with her.
Dragonborn was calling me dumb.
It's not
And
dumb.
Eldarian, as your turn comes around the corner,
Yeah.
how does this dead corpse animate?
I think it's a zombie, but it shouldn't be in full decay yet. I don't think it transforms into a skin falling off zombie. I think it's just an animated dead body, and it just
color's
stands up,
starting
and
to fade.
Eldarian's like, well, that is exciting. I've never seen anything like this before. You're coming with me. Come on, buddy.
Follows after you, and as he's passing by the one guard that was fighting alongside him,
Orrington! Orrington, what are you doing? Oh, Orrington, get back here. Why are you following him? What about your children?
He's not Orrington anymore. He's a zombie. It'll be fine. I'll take care of him. I'll take him to his kids later. Don't worry about it.
Don't do that.
Oh, that's awful.
and as you try to pass by the blue dragonborn, he does not let you. He blocks your way with his body.
You really think I'm going to let you leave here with a dead soldier? Do you really think that's what's going to happen here?
He's mine now. He
Say it.
listens to me.
Mine.
Hey, Orden, do a dance. It's supposed to be a puppet now. It's not a person anymore. It's a puppet. It does what I
The blue dragonborn looks over at Raven to try to relate to another dragonborn.
What the fuck is wrong with him? Where's the humanity in this man?
I thought you just wanted justice. Rah, 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 rah. Fuck you. I grab Jim Jam around the shoulder and walk out.
Whatever. Leave with.
Yeah, good one. Bye.
Listen, I have a clown to kill, so if you just let me through, it'll be fun.
What?
I have a
You're
clown.
making this very difficult for me to let you leave.
I'm not
You
going
want
to
to see me
kill.
more like a madman.
Listen, everything makes sense if you know the whole story, but you want me out of here, so I can't tell you the whole story. But if you want to know the whole story, come find me later. But
Is the
I've got a
clown
clown.
in the room right now?
No. She's out there somewhere. I've got to re-find her. I could have killed her earlier, but he made me come in here.
Okay. Get the fuck out. just go.
I'm
Go.
trying. She's like,
Elves are so
come on, dog, let's
weird,
go.
I don't want them here anymore.
And yeah, I'm assuming everyone besides Onyx exits.
I can't control my character. I would have exited.
And the blue dragonborn then points to the two guards he had come in with, points towards Intergol and Onyx.
Take him to the bottom cell. Do it
Oh,
now.
here's my sword. I better get these bags. Here's my swords. Yeah, I don't need them.
Do you like a ticket that I can get for this?
Yeah. You guys
Like code check.
you got a coat check ticket I could, get. Item 103, 104. There's just some way I could get these back, like pristine condition.
We're not going to. We'll keep them in your locker. Just give it to us.
I have a locker here.
You will when
News to
you
me.
go to hell.
Oh, okay.
And they take you down, and the blue dragonborn stays with the king. And at this point, the party exits out of the castle back into Dragon City, and Onyx gets brought into the glass cage that Jimathorn was in with Intergol and himself. You could see on the kind of where the door would be of this giant glass cage that it's a little bit cracked. Below you is just a bottomless pit. It just leads into oblivion. And standing in there, not tied up. Both of you are unshackled.
All right. Don't move. I'm gonna tie you up and gag you. You know the whole rigmarole.
She raises her foot as high as she can. She smiles at you.
Come near me, and we both go down.
Okay. You
Okay.
think I'm kidding? You think I'm not willing to sacrifice myself to take you down? Either you're gonna sit there, be tied up and gagged, or we're both gonna die. I don't care.
You understand what I am, right? You understand that by dying it's pointless.
You understand that I do not care, right?
Hashtag suck it.
You're Onyx Deep. You're the same paladin I faced out the Republic.
No.
Bro, mother trucker, fucker, motherfucker.
Yeah, he cusses now.
I'm a new man. I've
love
been
that
through
so
some
much.
shit. I fought fucking my own party and 4 dragons before I even had my morning dump. You think a little infinite pit scares me?
I think so.
My God.
I walk towards her. And she says, I think so.
I need you. No, go back to where you were. That should be 10 feet.
Isn't this like a thing in between us? What is that? Is that like
That
the
is
shitter
a-
hole?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's where you take your
Quite
morning
literally
dump.
what it is.
It's
You open
swirly
up-
time.
You shit into oblivion.
Swirly time.
I need you to give me an athletics check as you try to get to her before she stomps down.
16 plus 5.
24?
21. 21.
I'm really bad at math today.
It's okay. Happens the
So
best.
19.
Today.
Got him.
Yeah.
What's so she got the same. What's your dex?
Plus 1.
To be fair, Brad's only bad at math on days that end in Y.
Yeah. I feel that. It's okay. If this truly is a bottomless pit, I'll be fine.
Yeah, it's the impact that kills you. The everything else, you don't die from falling.
If I fall for at least an hour, I'm fine. I have a plan, guys. Wink.
It's an hour.
Well, it's,
I fall.
it's an endless pit, so I'm thinking an hour's doable.
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine. that would be
Calendar
insane.
day. That should be fun.
Exactly.
3 business days.
Actually, no, 10 minutes. I was completely wrong. This spell only takes 10 minutes. I'm fine.
Mash as you lunge towards her. Her foot connects with the glass and the floor shatters. The both of you start falling into
Okay.
oblivion.
I'm
And
gonna.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. No.
This
Dramatic
is
tension.
where we travel to the party. As Onyx starts falling,
Bye bye.
oh, that would have made you guys really big.
We are now kaiju in the city.
So as you all exit out into the city, you can tell that a lot of the guards are keeping their eyes on you. Some of them aren't even trying to hide the fact that they are. You can feel that there's a huge tension in the city. There's not as many people walking around. You can no longer hear any sort of joy, laughter, murmuring in the alleys. It is quiet. Almost too quiet. And
Guys.
slowly but sure... Oh, sorry.
It's too quiet.
And slowly you see the evening sky becoming night. You have about probably 10 minutes before there is no more sunlight.
Well, should we find a place for the night, or
Yeah, sleep is always good.
Where do you guys go to sleep?
one of the very obvious guard? It's been a while since I've been in the city. One of the guards like staring at us. Hey, bud, you know a good place where some travelers could stay for the night, or
We could stay where we've been staying.
Yeah, that's where I was going to go, back to the Scales and Nails.
Yeah, that's an interesting place.
I liked it.
oh, yeah, I forgot that we had a place. Yeah.
Listen, don't tell anybody that he's a zombie, and say he's our escort.
Say he's our escort.
It's like a piece of the face just sloughs
Oh, hold on.
slap into the ground.
Anybody got tape?
Guys, this has never happened. I don't know what this is.
Can
I need to
he,
get me one of those.
can he do anything?
I assume he can do everything. Zombie.
Get attack in the city. Wait till we get to the bar.
Oh, okay.
I start decaying after 10 days. Just look that up.
Thank you. As the
You're
party
welcome.
starts to travel without Onyx, sadly, they make their way over to the Scales and Nails, a nice tavern they'd been to with Sabira. Let's hope that this looks somewhat relevant.
She's still in here.
No, disappeared.
Oh, that's why I don't remember this. I was on for this part.
Hey, you weren't here. We were here with
No.
Sabira.
Yeah, and as you guys walk into the Scale and Nails, you can tell that there are still a good amount of patrons, the same color district of red and yellow. What do you guys do?
Well,
Use a beer.
yeah, I would like a round of beverages.
I guess we have time to kill, so we're summoned again to, what? One room again? Just waiting now?
I guess I feel like it's the principal's office.
Guys, do you feel like we made the wrong decision letting Onyx go to the cell by himself?
Nah,
he's fine.
he won't do anything dumb like fall into oblivion or nothing.
Cut to him falling forever.
I mean, he's been acting really weird today.
He's been acting
not his normal self.
Yeah, he's got a whole new bucket of moxie on him. Like
We may or may have not told him to play bad cop, but he may or may not have remembered to stop.
It's like when you tell a kid he can finally swear proper. He's just going with it.
Ooh,
seems to be enjoying it though.
He honestly is really good at it.
Hey.
You smacking, yeah, that way you kept on smacking Inigo and stopping her from walking away. I thought that was very impressive.
I vote we don't change a fucking thing and let him keep doing it.
I like it. I approve.
He's bad boy.
Okay,
I think
so no one say anything to him, Jim.
I'm fine. Yeah,
All right,
I like it. I mean,
second
honestly,
that.
I've known this version of him longer than I've known the other version of him, so this is fine with me.
That's such a good point.
Things are being put onto the map that I'm worried about.
And as you guys all have a conversation, you could tell from the past few hours, even during the encounter, Kyla was distracted. Something's been going on inside her brain since she had last slept. And she opens up the void and enters into it and closes it behind her.
Ruby's just like,
Not
boy.
even here.
Well,
Yeah.
bye.
Hey, Kyla, you
Ruby,
just gonna... All right.
Your daughter kind of just did. Yeah, never mind, she left. No, oh.
Don't blame me for her behavior. Blame her mother.
Y'all been here before. They got any cocktails here at this bar?
They got really strong whiskey.
They do a lot of neat here. I don't. Jim, honestly, if you want to go up and ask if they do like fruity drinks, I'm sure Al would appreciate it. And he's just gonna nudge Rubio. Just a,
I drank as much as
exactly.
you, Raven, without any issues.
That's
So,
true.
Cake over there, the king that can't keep his liquor is the one that needs the fruity drinks, not me. Get me
Listen,
strong, and I can outdrink that one any day. And he points at Jim Jam.
Ruby goes to say something. And
Yeah, hey, Rubio, try to stay in your seat this time.
I'm feeling a lot of toxic masculinity coming out here. Drinking
No
doesn't have
promises.
to be a contest, fellas. You know, it's just something you do to have fun. You know.
Drinking contest?
no.
Well, I mean, maybe, but it doesn't have to be a contest. I'm gonna walk up to the bar and see if they have a menu.
And as you walk up to, or you're walking towards the bar, you get shoulder pushed by a man, not a dragonborn, a man in a black hood, as he makes his way to the tavern. And as you pass by the stage, you recognize George the Ginger, the bard you had encountered in the Republic. You make your way up to the tavern, and...
Is that the one that shoulder checked me?
No.
Oh.
The one who shoulder checked you is at the tavern.
Did I notice that moment of interaction?
I'd say you all did.
Can I see if that was intended or on purpose?
Yeah, do I recognize
any aggression behind that?
Yeah, does Jim know who shoulder checked him?
Yeah.
Like
familiar check to the shoulder.
Was this a
Oh, it's Kevin the shoulder checker. He does that to everybody.
Oh shit.
I just want to see if it was like done out of aggression or if it's just some drunk dickhead.
Yeah.
Well, first I kind of want to see how Jim Thorne responds. He was the one that
Okay.
was shoulder checked as
No
that
worries.
man walks up to the tavern.
Generally surprised because I am the most vibrant thing in this room, so I'd be hard to miss. I'm going to. I would assume there's a moment when I turn around. Do they turn around? Do I like clock a face or their general? Do I recognize anything about them?
You can tell that he's wearing a lot of silver. You don't recognize this man with your passive perception. You wouldn't even need to roll. You don't recognize him at all, but you recognize some of the brandings on his crossbow on his back being a welder's tag. A very famous group of crafters and blacksmiths that would travel the land, creating some of the most notorious and famous artifacts and weapons known, including the armor that Onyx is now wearing. Whoa.
So I would
So-
note that it was made by them, or he is one of them.
Made by them.
Made by them. Gotcha.
You do not recognize him.
Hey, bud. You know, you busy bar. You watch out a little time. I know I'm hard to miss as like all of the light catches my scales at the same time, and I become a disco ball.
He turns his head to you once again. At this point, you might be out of the party's view. Rubio, at this point, probably following after to see what's going on. You don't recognize him at all. It's just this man with full silver clothes. You can tell that he has werewolf claws across his face, a silver rapier, and a pouch of silver bolts on his hip.
Is this who I think it is? As Rubio, I would remember a man of similar equipment.
Are you a werewolf hunter, bud?
Who's asking? You were in my way. I had to get past. I need to talk to this bartender. Get your drinks and you can move on.
Just curious, you know, you're wearing a lot of silver, you got the, you know, claws across your face. I don't miss much. I mean, if you were to say that you were like a, I don't know, a fruit stand vendor, I feel like you're a little upgunned for that. So, you know, yes, you know, like a werewolf hunter. You is that your trade?
That's my trade. I'm in a different market right now. I'm hunting for something new.
What's your market? Maybe I can help you. I'm actually from these parts original. I can tell you aren't from around here.
Well, by the looks of you, and he looks you up and down, seeing that you're a gem dragonborn.
You don't necessarily actually look like you belong here.
Well,
Very unique.
well, that seems very racially charged, but I'll accept that. You know, I'm my kind of rare. I'll give you that.
Are you the new member of Murphy's Law?
Who's asking?
I could say an old friend.
You could say, or you are gonna say, because those are two different things.
I'd say I could say.
Well, I don't know if I'm the new member of Murphy's Law, but I've been traveling with them for a time.
Are they in a talkative mood this evening?
Honestly, probably. I've never been able to see. I mean, I don't want to be mean, but I've never been able to really get them to shut up at any given point in time. So I think yeah, I haven't found a non-talkative time for them. So I think you're probably golden.
Bartender, a round of drinks for that table. On my tab.
I'm on his tab. That's my table originally, and I'll take. There's a little mango number. What was that? Mangarita? I'll take that thing. If you get some of that,
take a drink.
If you get some of that spicy salt around the rim, now we're talking.
Onyx does need the
The
support.
bartender moves up. What'd you say what we could do? We can make you that. Weirdo. We'll get the Mender Ale and...
I think
Well,
Steve's
that-
echoing.
We'll get the
Yeah.
Mender Ale and we'll get you that sort of drink.
What happened?
You interesting fellow, and makes you your your D&D version of a margarita. I'm not feeling that creative to make it right now.
Mango-rita.
Mango-rita, there we go. And she puts it on the table and alongside ale for the entire party. And Van Helsing then looks over, makes eye contact with George, and then back to the bartender.
One tomato.
And bartender smiles, chucks him up a tomato. He just catches it midair and whips it directly at George's face. George manages to dodge in time. Hey, fuck you! Van Helsing starts to laugh as he helps you take the ale towards the table.
I'm like sipping on my mangarita as I walk over.
I think as soon as that tray hits the table, Eldarian hands the margarita to Rubio.
Oh, I technically like followed.
Oh, never mind.
What was
With
going on,
preternatural speed, I will
Yeah.
snap that from your hands. With everything that freedom of movement will give me, I'll wind through your space and take the margarita.
As Van Helsing, which I fucking knew it, and Jim passed me, I'm gonna kind of keep my distance, follow behind. Does it seem like Van Helsing's walking with a carefree intent, or does he look tense? Does he look like he's about to do something he shouldn't? Only because you asked nice. With advantage. Better advantage, come on. Yeah, dirty 20 will be what I will take.
Okay. As
Oh,
Al, that's you.
yeah, you're echoing.
you're echoing pretty bad. It's every now and then it comes on and off, but as you watch
What's going on?
Van Helsing make his way to the table, you can tell that by the way he's walking. He's not stressed, but he's alarmed. He's prepared for something to happen.
Okay, Rubio's gonna walk up like right behind him, kind of like a friend does. He'll put both of his hands on his shoulders and say, "Good to see you again, friend." And he'll move over to his left shoulder so he can have a view on who's just grabbed his shoulders, friend-like.
It's good to see you all too. There's something I wanted to bring your attention.
One of my hands doesn't leave his shoulder as he's talking.
So, there is something important I have to talk to you about. And Eldian, I think it affects you the most. It's about Vlad.
And this is where we're going to take a break.
My grip tightens. My fucking nemesis.
We will be
Look at
back
that
in
bitch.
about 10 minutes, so
Yo.
grab your drinks, get the popcorn, get ready to embrace some more insanity.
We'll also announce
K-Dog.
we'll also announce the winner because
Oh, yeah.
it's been there's a lot. So
Oh,
you
man,
have until the
there's
end
so
of
much.
intermission.
Oh, I was so close. Last
Yeah,
second.
10 more minutes on the fate dice, guys. So whatever bits go, emoji or put their names in.
You got the timer, Rubio?
Yeah, I got you, Doug.
Perfect. And intermission.
Hi, I'm Austin Harwell, and I play the Green Dragonborn Barbarian known as Raven Hailstrom. He has dark green scales and horns that curl towards his face. He stands around 6 foot 8 inches tall and weighs about 350 pounds, and lives his life by one motto: Nomag Nithrel Kedrong Kaburk, which means may death be long and slow in Draconic. I will let him tell you even more. Hey, it's Raven Hailstrom. In case you were wondering. Don't let my massive size fool you. I'm just a big teddy bear. Well, that is until you piss me off. Then, of course, I have to turn you into the finest jams and jellies. You see, I've been a soldier all my life along with my father and his father. But you see, things happen for reasons. Good ones and bad ones. And I had something real bad happen to me, but out of the bad thing came the good thing. I met my buddy Nar, or Backpack, as I call him. Little buddy. The two of us became tighter than chainmail. We've just been exploring the world and taking things one beer and one enemy at a time. Oh yeah. I'm a Green Dragon. Green Dragon born. Alright. Y'all have a good one.
Hi everyone, I'm Dagan DeYoung, and I play Rubio Apophis. The half-elf stands 6'1", and he is well built with good posture. He is bald with a head tattoo in the shape of a 5-point star. He has a long white beard, but he is still a young man. Rubio gained the white hair after all the torture he endured in hell. He dons blood-red robes with 2 books, one on each hip. Rubio uses a black obsidian rapier called the Sword of Souls that can change into a staff of a similar style. He carries more magic items and many spells at his fingertips. After 20 years in hell, Rubio escaped with the help of the undead ancestors of the Dwarven race. Right when he escaped, Rubio was caught and forced into a pact by the head demon himself, Asmodeus. This pact made Rubio into a warlock, but a large burden came with these hellish gifts. The demon soul of Asmodan was attached to Rubio's own soul, haunting him for eternity, unless he rids of the demon like Asmodeus wants. Rubio traveled for 5 years searching for an answer, with nothing but dead ends and gold wasted. He was a mercenary the whole time, working and completing quests to get by, while he learned to use his new powers. I think I'll let Rubio explain this next part for you.
Rubio Apophis is a name you'll soon remember, for I become part of something much bigger than myself. It involves putting up with a crew of madmen, fighting nightmares equivalent to hell itself, and beating incredible odds. All these things I'm a professional of. so I'm not worried one bit. I've mastered charismatic skills, devilish spells, and gained the infinite wisdom of the legion of ancient dwarves that fucked my voice up. Don't let my charisma fool you. I'll take down anything that gets in my way of finally obtaining peace.
Hey y'all, I'm Joe Gonzo and I play the half-orc rogue Kars Revere. He stands at 6'4", around 250, buff and cut, with pale purple skin, hazel eyes, and blue tribal tattoos from head to toe. Garza shaved sides and a long ponytail with thick black beard adorned with 3 birds gold trinkets, tied to the points of each end of his beard. He wields a few blades, daggers, short swords, but he's a prized family short sword, one that he takes care of, polishes, and it's very much more intricate than the rest of his gear, which one could argue is pretty damaged. Now, his personality is that of a sarcastic Bostonian with family issues. He doesn't take well to insults, nor disloyalty, cowardice, or death of allies. Now, that's mostly due to the fact that his tribe was massacred in the war, or so he believes. Let me give you a little glimpse into Kars. Name's Kars Revere. I come from a long line of half-orc. I'm proud of my tribe. I like beer, woman, hookers, bars, and mixers. Lastly, I'm loyal to my friends. Everything and everyone else, every monster that's not in my party, can kick sticks. My daggers and blades are ready for war. Now I personally work alone. It's how I survived for so long. So don't expect me to be friendly.
Hello, my name is Brandon, and I play Onyx Deepburrow, the Earth Genocide Paladin. Onyx stands 6 feet tall with gold and silver heavy armor, a black obsidian sword, and a great shield with a gemstone in the middle. The armor was given to him by the priests of the orphanage he grew up in, and the shield was given by the sisters. With the armor and shield, he made a promise. He vowed to protect all living creatures made by his gods. His hair is the color of the night sky, and he has 2 white strips going along his head, despite only being 24. His rocky skin resembles that of gray slate with green freckles like moss. He earned the name Deepburrow from his town guard because he once rescued a group of kids that got lost in caves. Many have described him as having a heart of gold. Now, allow Onyx to describe himself. Good afternoon, young masters. My name is Onyx Deepburrow. Do not despair, for I shall protect you from all harm. And do not fear, my guiding light will remove the darkness from around us.
Hey, I'm Logan Field, and I play Kailu Azrael, the half-elf druid. Standing at 5'10", she's about 130 pounds, wispy and elegant, with green eyes and mahogany-colored hair that's usually got a few twigs sticking out of it. She's usually wearing sturdy traveler's clothing in layered browns and greens of all shades to help her better travel through forests. Her most prized possession is a quarterstaff that's got a small bonsai tree at the top that reaches down with gnarled and worn roots, gifted to her through her family's legacy, an ancient group of elven druids dedicated to protecting the World Tree. Or, well, her adoptive family is. Her earliest memories are tainted by a monstrous demon hand tragically ripping her father from her family and tearing apart the only home she knew. Everything after that has been a lifetime of learning and dedication. She can tell you best. Ah, hello. Yes, knowledge is key, I've always thought. It's always easier to fight an enemy you understand, is it not? How best to help protect the World Tree than through learning what dangerous things lie in wait? And while I'm here, I might as well work on my comprehensive bestiary of the continent. For later referencing, of course. If I don't do it, who will? Besides, I've never really been away from home, and traveling is so exciting. Meeting new people, documenting new creatures, finding new plants. I'm excited to see where my adventures take me.
Hi, my name's Alex, and I play Nar Wagglebottom. Nar is tall for a gnome. He stands about 3'7", and he's kind of scrawny looking. He has white spiky hair and a goatee on his face. He wears commoner's clothes and welding goggles at all times to kind of hide his eyes that have now become fiery pits. But yeah, I'm gonna let Nar tell a little bit more about himself. Nar?
Hi. My name's Nar, and I guess all this kind of started when I was drawn into the war. The Dark Soldiers kind of attacked my village, and they kind of beat me up really bad. And when they did, something happened. Some magical explosion killed them all and a lot of other people, and I found out I could use magic, and was kind of terrified and scared. And then I met my friend Raven, and he kind of showed me a place that we could go to help me learn a little bit more and find out what the heck happened to me. I hope I don't hurt anybody else, and the urge to burn things is really strong. I try to resist it, but it's getting worse. Oh boy.
Okay, I think I'm okay. This is insanely important.
Oh,
Who are
God.
those for? I
Did he
will,
switch
I
sides
will
last
wait.
time? Is he a double for
both?
Wait.
Split it?
50-50.
50-50?
What curveballs are you throwing here?
50-50, man.
I am confusion.
So
If
with
only you knew the
50-50,
totals.
Onyx gets 50.
No.
Rubio gets 50. Rubio, what is the final Oh, wait. I think I'm okay. Is it for Rubio?
It's for Rubio. It's for Rubio, I think.
I think it's for Rubio.
I don't even know that.
I got the final tallies here.
Alright. I think it is for Rubio, because there's a heart and a bunch of different Rubio emojis. Alright, so what are the totals?
Onyx with 800. Rubio with 840.
Holy
Cars with 401. Raven with 600. Those
Don't
weren't even
brush
close.
us off like that, you jerk.
Me and Rubio were in intense battle between each other.
Alright, so Rubio got the fate dice.
Rubio got him.
Thank you, guys.
By the way, I think I'm okay. Without that, Rubio was behind by 10.
Oh, so close.
We're all in.
That was
Absolute
insane.
Chad.
Alright, Brad, bring us back in.
Van Helsing makes his way up to the table with Rubio feeling pretty fadey. He says, I have to talk to you about something important. It's about Vlad. I'm assuming you know who that is. Eldarian.
Nope, no idea.
Now, how do you know who I am?
Peasant.
You.
A Rubio
You're
hype train.
one of 4 targets that I'm after. But I'm assuming with who you're hanging with and what you're doing, you're not a houseman, are you?
You knew I was a horseman. Who the fuck sent you after me?
He kind of like moves in his chair and looks towards Raven. You can thank your dad for that.
Oh, well, I mean, I got so much to thank him for. Oh, no, wait, no, I don't.
Well, I guess it's a good thing that I got out of that then.
Nah. I fucking
So what exactly is Vlad up to?
Well, that's kind of the issue. I don't know. I'm assuming it's regarding, well, and he looks at everyone at the table. I'm assuming it's regarding you guys.
What gave you that impression? You are so good at your job.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Raven.
Thought I was laying that on pretty thick, Cars. I feel like
Rubio's,
the sarcasm was pretty good.
I'm gonna unshoulder my bag and actually take out Vlad's journal, and I'm gonna place it on the table in front of Van Helsing there, and I say, "It's an interesting read. I've already leafed through it and read it thoroughly afterwards. See what you can make of it. This be this bitch's journal."
Let me see that. He takes it and he starts skimming through the pages. Ah, that's very good. Aye. There is nothing in here regarding anything about Dragon City. Why is she here? I know she's here to do... Eldarian, you might be able to chime in. Something about the square trial. All four corners connected. Being able to do something great. What is that?
Yes, I know all about this. Dungeon Master, why don't you tell them everything I know about this?
Well, that's great. let me do that for you.
All these squares.
So you recall that if all four horsemen were sentenced to do one task and all four of them were connected, that it was almost unstoppable. It was to be done and determined, and most likely the goal is Dragon City, to either corrupt it, destroy it, or take it.
That.
So, Eldarian, so hold on a second. So what you mean is, like, by your powers combined, you made, like, Voltron or some shit?
More like Captain Planet, but
Gotcha.
destructive.
Right, so Captain, like, Nega Planet.
So
it's a really old play.
But
what the hell is happening right now?
But the problem
I miss
with
these books.
The problem with that, Van Helsing, is that the Horseman of the Dagger wasn't supposed to be here. I was supposed to be corrupting Murphy's Law one by one, getting them separated so that they could be captured easier, so that Saphira could make examples of them. So if she has pivoted, that means she has a fourth horseman that isn't me, and they're all here because Cobblestone is in the prison, Shelby is a clown, and you're saying Vlad is here as well.
That is a scary clown.
Yeah, if I didn't have to help with the stuff at the castle, I probably... Raven and I probably would have killed her, but...
So you're
yeah.
telling me you had the Horseman of Deception in your hands, and you just let it go?
Yeah, we can't fight in a city.
Why not take her outside the city and kill her there?
Why were you
Because
here to do that? Aren't
we
you
had
supposed
to
go
help-
away? Well, too slow.
He was
We
too busy
had-
guiding his wife. It's alright.
Listen, we had to help our friends.
Yo.
It's not like we chose this option.
Yeah, you big doofus.
You are aware that the corruption in Dragon City goes a lot deeper, right? This whole country is screwed. Like, the commanders of each army work for Saphira. Like,
And who do we have to thank for that?
we're not going to talk about that.
Wait, what?
His wife.
What about my wife?
Oh, I don't know.
Onyx isn't here to
Yeah,
defend
seems
himself.
like
I don't
you
know why
guys-
we're talking about your wife.
Why would Onyx need to defend himself?
No, never mind. Sorry. I don't know.
We've all been
You guys
drinking.
seem to bring up that every time you see me. It's very coincidental, and you told me you hadn't seen anything.
Don't act like you're smart. Just chill out.
Don't worry, Van Helsing. I know nothing about what they're talking about.
It's true.
It's true. On a serious note, there's 4 horsemen. We have identified 3 of them are here. We probably know there's not a 4th anymore. And he looks over at Al.
Well,
yes, no.
the first candidate to become the horseman after me was Jim Jam, who obvious.
Wait, what?
Jim Jam, did you say no?
Oh hell yeah! I said hell yeah. I said no.
Okay,
Yeah, good, because that was confusing for a second.
Hell yeah.
So,
Yeah, no,
based on what we saw in the throne room, I believe King What's-His-Nut was supposed to become the 4th horseman, and we foiled that. So now there's a new candidate somewhere in the city.
Wait. Okay. I mean, I was
That's
offered
just
too.
a theory.
Now that we're airing it all out, I think. So I was offered too when we went to whatever plane she fucking brought us to.
Yeah, me too.
Declined, by the way. Wait, what?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was confusing. How easy is it for her to make a horseman? And I ask, what's the point of just destroying them continuously if they can just keep coming back?
Would it not be better just to fucking lock them up so they can't come back more? We could just keep them somewhere.
Yeah, but if someone, if L was able to be like, I don't want to be a horseman anymore, can't Saphira just be like, oh, they're locked up, they're no longer a horseman, let me make a new one?
It's not that simple, right? Like, I had to physically go to another plane of existence to break free. It's not that I didn't want to be a horseman anymore. It's that I had to do an act when Saphira had the least amount of control over me, which was in the library. Other horsemen don't have that ability. And then there's the difference between horsemen that choose to become horsemen and ones like myself who were not given a choice. So there's a lot of nuance to this, the horseman.
Wait. Are you saying that if we do what Rubio said, then it would work? Potentially?
Saphira can break the hold on someone whenever she wants. So if we lock up a horseman, she's just going to break the hold and move it to another person.
Raven.
So
Sorry.
Go ahead, Elle, if you weren't done.
Yeah, I apologize.
I'm done.
So basically, with that new information, if we kill her though, like, it's done, right? Like, the horseman can't exist without Queen Bitch.
Theoretically, but no one's ever killed her to prove it.
Good, just wait.
Rubio Apophis so what's the this bloody planet, that bitch will die.
Jim what's your passive perception again? It's high, right?
It's very high. It's 24 is my passive perception.
Okay. I rolled an 11. I just wanted to... That's 25 for my stealth. He won't be doing it super subtly. He's just slowly sipping out of your drink because it's probably way better than anything else they were served. So, like, whatever the next time you go to reach to grab it is, he's like...
I don't know if he's drinking it, but I noticed that, like, half of it's gone, and I'm like, wow, maybe it's just so smooth. Man, it's smooth. I've been pounding these back.
Oh. Anyways, Jim, what do you think?
I'm gonna be honest. Just like the second my eyes move off my drink, I don't know. It's a sticky wicket. I mean, do we really think that the king was gonna be a horseman? I mean, why would they need to destroy? I mean, would they really need all 4 if the king was a horseman?
I think it has to do with a numbers game.
It's easier to control a nation if you control the leader. It's not a hostile... You don't have to kill everyone. You control them. If you control who's in charge.
Do y'all know how to, like, detect horsemen?
No.
That
that has never crossed my mind in all my time, because the horsemen, we know who each other are.
I got a question. I learned a spell a while back called Locate Creature. Y'all think if I could, do you think if I use that spell, I could find horsemen with it? I mean, are horsemen like, different enough that I could detect the differences between them and a human or a dragonborn or whatever?
This is Austin and Raven's face.
So, why don't you try that? Raven, get your poster.
I got it.
Try to locate that creature right there, because it doesn't exist outside of Shelby taking its form. So if you can find that, you can find the horseman.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. I got one better. Eldari taught me this one. And Raven's going to snap his fingers and cast Silent Image, and it's just going to be Jim Jam. Or not Jim Jam, it's going to be Tomfoolery, just like on the table.
So I have Locate Creature. It's a 4th level spell. It's concentration up to an hour. Describe or name a creature that is familiar to you. I guess I'm familiar at this point with horsemen. I guess I could do Shelby / what is it? Tomfoolery. And I will cast a spell, and as long as a creature is within 1,000 feet of me, I know the general direction. And it's concentration for an hour, so we could drift around and see if I ping on anything.
Yeah, you ping. You managed to pinpoint down where Shelby is. She is in a home in the Silver District.
She's in a home not too far from here. We could get her. We could get her now.
Shelby is the horseman of deception, yeah?
Yes, I do know that.
She will... Potentially, if we figure her out, we might be able to decipher the rest of the horsemen. That's the hardest one to decipher, right? We know what the other ones look like.
I know what Shelby looks like.
But she can change appearances, apparently.
Yeah, but I know her true form. I know her. I was friends with her in the past.
Like.
Wait, was it like knuckle bumps? What is that?
Did you punch Shelby in the face?
Was it? I'm saying, was it physical?
Oh, I ask it.
I did not get that.
Listen, if she's in her true form, I can identify her.
Well.
And if she's not, if she's in the clown, we can easily identify her.
Wait, out of curiosity, not gonna pry. He's gonna look back to you real quick. Not gonna pry. Why does she have 4? If these people are so powerful, why is she limiting herself to only having 4 horsemen? Is it a power limit? Is it important that there's 4? Is it balance? Do you know?
I have a theory. Well, I mean, 4, like, the cardinal directions 4. If she controls 4, she controls the north, south, east, and west.
That is a very intelligent theory.
Yeah, I know. I pulled one of these card things that I got, and I got smarter. I can pull another one if you want me to.
No. We'll come back to that later.
Okay.
So I don't know why specifically she's kept it at 4, but as I stated before, the 4 of us were the only. When she killed all the gods, we challenged her. We stood no chance. We were going to die. But she was amused and made us her horsemen. I don't know why, and I don't know why it's always been 4, but it's only ever been 4. Why that is, I've never thought about it till you asked.
It might be a weakness, that's all I'm at. I'm deciphering and understanding to see if it's a weakness that she has. Apadi needs to understand. We fought her once, we lost 1. I don't want to do that again.
y'all said something about, when there's 4 of them together, you're like unstoppable. Maybe if there was a 5th one, they would be able to threaten Saphira?
Like a Green Ranger.
I mean, maybe that's the tipping point. 4, she can take them. 5, it becomes more of a fight. I don't know. If you're looking to keep control, you want to make sure your generals can't take over. But anyway, I only got this spell for an hour, so maybe we can get some to-go cups.
All right, yeah, good plan. Let's go.
Joe Thor, your cup's empty, but yeah.
I don't even remember. I barely took a sip out of this.
No, you took the whole thing. I saw it.
There's like a ring of the little tahini around your.
Hey, Cars, what is your passive perception and investigation?
I don't know my perception. My insight's like a 20-something.
Your insight's huge, so
yeah,
we're good on that.
Me too.
Yeah. The others are 12s. I think Ryan's would be the highest for passive perception.
As you start walking, you feel some sort of vial in your pocket that's been placed there.
And if I look at it, do I understand what it is, or is it like just like liquid? What is it?
Well, the only people that were close to you with your insight, you realize it would probably have been Van Helsing.
Yeah,
and
okay.
It is water in a small little vial.
Water?
Yes.
So you don't get a hangover.
You can roll investigation or Arcana to try to figure out what it is.
A natural 20, and I don't know what my investigation is because
You're fine, not 20.
it's +2, so 22.
Okay. No, now you fail.
Now I don't know.
So, yeah, you can instantly tell you've seen this before at markets. This is holy water. And
Okay.
most likely, talking about Vlad, he gave that to you just to be prepared.
Okay. I will keep that. And because I care, I'm gonna shoot a little message. Onyx, we're headed for one of the horsemen. You hold tight.
And at this very moment, we travel over to Onyx.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere anytime fast. Well, I mean, I'm going down. Yes, they broke the prison.
So, it smashes.
Great.
You start to fall.
Oh no.
Can you roll me initiative really quick?
I imagine all you hear from your bracelet is just.
Yeah, you just hear wind.
You're breaking up. What?
It's magic. How am I breaking up?
I don't have a bottomless pit coverage.
13. Can you also give me an athletics check as you start falling? Integral grapples you, or tries to.
Athletics. 30-20.
Jesus. Okay, so as
What's
she tries
that?
to grapple on you, hold on to you to make you fall with her, you manage to push yourself away. It is your turn. What do you do?
Hey, you're the one who broke the cage. You deal with the consequences in your own way, dumbass. I've got my plan sorted, so leave me alone.
What is that? What is your plan?
Give me 10 minutes and you'll find out.
Keeping us in
I don't
suspense, I
think
see.
you have 10 minutes.
It's a bottomless pit.
Bottomless pit? That's nothing.
Yeah, they're only 10 minutes long, guys.
They're 9 minutes and 59 seconds of
bottomless for 10
And
minutes.
she just wasted 6 seconds, so.
It's like a restaurant with bottomless fries. They cap you out.
it definitely adds. It's gotta add.
You get escorted out of the.
Sir, you've been here for 3 hours. It's
Believe
time
me,
to go.
all you can eat
So,
buffets are not all you
I'm
can
just
eat.
going off the rules. There is a
Mhm.
bottom to this pit. You do only have 20 turns, so roughly, I think 3 minutes?
Two.
2 minutes. 60, yeah, 60. I'm very bad at math today. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, rough.
Yeah, so as you start to fall, it is now Integral's turn as another turn goes by. She, once again, tries to grapple onto you, just mockingly laugh.
Let me die. Let Jimathon lose a friend. Who cares I won't feel the repercussions, and I'll just come back in a different form.
Can you roll me athletics?
24.
Okay, Jesus. Once again, trying to grapple you, just like, no, get back. Doesn't
Listen.
even come close.
You just have him like backhand or everything. It would be so good.
You literally admitted like you put in your own brain into this person, so his friend's already dead.
I guess that's technically.
So I don't care if you die. Brad, this is above table knowledge, or above table talk.
Yes.
So this prison. Can you describe like walking in where it's all
As you
located?
walk into the prison, the second you walk in, you are on this giant glass platform with some sort of modems on the side connected to chains that lead to the bridge and the overall prison that had been shattered. Before it was shattered, it was this square prison. Let me actually give you a really good description. Probably 30 by 30 feet with 2 glass beds, 2 glass chairs to sit in, and a giant vent in the middle of it to do your daily business. At the front, there was glass that would open up through the mechanics at the locks, but at the moment, it is shattered. And all around this glass prison in the center of a void pit, you can look around the sides, and it's just kind of stone walls going in a giant circular fashion, leading up massively high to another kind of brass platform where another prison floor lies. Below you guys, as you start to fall, you're slowly seeing sharp objects appear on this bottomless pit. Quotes
Okay.
unquote.
So it's like a tower, and we're at the bottom.
Yes.
Basically. Walking in, is this like the first level, or is this like a basement?
This is like the basement level.
Okay. Walking in, how long did it take? Like in D&D terms, how many feet was it from the entrance?
From the entrance to where you are,
To the main prison.
80 feet.
Okay, what kind of doors do they have to
This
lead into
one-
this place? Guys, I'm going somewhere with this.
This
Let 'em
entire
cook.
room is made of glass. So including the doors to come in and out of just the prison hall is glass.
Okay. I'm going to call out to my griffin, because he's still around. Like, hey, I need you to come get me. Thanks, bud. And my griffin is going to do that. He's going to action dash, so 160 feet per turn to come get me. He probably can't catch up. I'm falling quite fast. I'm heavy. But he'll try.
Yeah,
He's a sweet bird.
You just hear shattering of the doors as a sudden whoosh comes in. And you see as you're falling, your griffin come and start to come down, but Integral's turn comes. Does a 25 hits. That was
Just.
an awesome fucking roll.
Yeah, just.
5 points of bludgeoning damage as she just kind of right hooks you across the face.
You're gonna die with me. It's gonna be glorious, and no one's gonna remember you because you didn't do anything, Onyx. You never will. You're not gonna win against Saphira. You will remain a pointless orphan, like you always were.
And she just continues to fall, and it is now your turn.
God, you're still talking to me. I don't know why. I don't like you. It's weird. Your voice is louder than the wind rushing past my ears. I don't get it. This is an anomaly. I'm going. Wait. Do
You
I
have
it?
something that I'm surprised you haven't used yet.
Oh yeah. So, do you want to die in the pit, or you want to just like not?
If I die, there goes any chance, any possibility of bringing it to go back. Let me die.
Actually, no, there's not. There's many spells that can bring people back from the dead. Many. I know one myself.
Let's test that theory.
Okay. I'm gonna wait till the last possible minute to pull out the immovable rod and just click the button.
right into
just follows her down.
No, yeah, I'm following her down. She's not getting away from me. Come on now.
Yeah, I'll just let the scene play out. Your griffin does manage to get to you.
How strong is Onyx?
Probably around the point where he could just grab you if he needed to, and you fall and you fall and you fall, and the last moment you hit the button, and right before that you see Indigo just about to just get completely shredded by these massive pikes of stone just naturally crafted on the ground.
Okay, I'll let her die.
Okay.
Cold-blooded.
He already said there's no, like, his brain is in her body, so it's like,
That was like
oh
the-
well, what are you gonna do?
Best Onyx arc yet.
He's still in the bad cop. He hasn't turned that off. No
I
one's
hope he
told
never
him,
do.
hey, no more bad cop. Don't worry, when the mission's complete. I'm only acting like this because I'm on the mission. Once the mission's done, this act's over.
Were we supposed to jailbreak Onyx? No, he's fine. He's fine.
He'll do it himself. Yeah, he's
No.
bad cop.
Bad cop still.
Oh yeah. After all that, yeah, Integral onto the ground. Now I'm gonna roll the next set of dice, and just face first into a pike going right through her brain, annihilating her body. She lies there dead as you're kind of hovering right above all the pikes with your immovable rod and your griffin above you. What do you do from here?
How tall are these spikes? Is there like spaces in between them where I could,
There's
you know,
spaces in between
stand?
where you can stand.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have my griffin swoop down. I'll collect the rod and we'll just land. I'll stand between them. And then I'll walk up to the body, remove it from the spikes. It's dead, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll cast a Revivify. I got the diamond dust on me.
Just scoop out all the brains first.
I need
Bad
to roll something.
Cast.
There's 2 brains in here? Yeah, this one. This one's.
And then I'll just left or right. Ooh, tough question.
As the body comes back formulated, Integral looks around and looks up at Onyx and looks at like her bloodied clothes, looks at your hippogriff and kind of is confused into where she is. Who the
Hey.
fuck are you?
The guy who just brought you back from death. So you better change that attitude real quick, or I'm leaving you down here.
Don't do that. So let's not be
Mm-hmm.
rash. I must have hit my head hard.
Oh, very hard. Your brains were everywhere.
And she looks around. Okay, where exactly are we?
A bottomless pit. You know the glass prison?
Oh yeah, that is not bottomless.
Yeah, you broke it. You broke the prison, and we fell.
I'd prefer you not to lie, but I'd like to be brought out if you could.
I'm not lying. You want me to zone of truth us? We can have
If you feel like it's necessary, we can talk when we're out of this pit full of spikes. I
Okay.
prefer that.
Okay. I'm gonna help them onto the griffin because they're like they got 1 HP, only brought back to 1, so they better watch it. Oh, this spell doesn't restore any missing body parts, so if they lost a leg, I'm sorry.
Technically, you can like put them back together and then
yeah,
cast it.
I would have
Yeah,
smushed it.
Frankenstein.
I smushed the
Alright.
brains. I'll put that piece back in. What's that?
You make it, dude.
Short-term memory? Don't need that. No, I would have, gathered it all up.
Gets onto the hippogriff with you, and as you're flying up, wait, who are you again? No, I'm joking. And you guys get to the top, and the whole platform, the whole cell is destroyed, but the bridge is still intact. Why are there still dice?
Why are there dice?
There.
Is there still a guard standing watch? That's like,
There are guards
oh my
standing
god.
watch. Oh, no, there's not.
All right, we're gonna wait here because we've been thrown in jail for a reason. Yeah. Don't try to run. I will stop you. You were possessed by an evil guy, so I'm not sure if he's still in there. I'm not.
supposed to be finding Jimothy. There's something very important I need to tell him.
Well, they're gonna reconvene in a little bit. You go and spend the night with him, but we're not leaving. I'm not putting us on the bridge. I'm flying the Griffin like 20 feet away from it,
I mean, if
like
we-
right in the middle of the pit.
We left and came back afterwards.
No. We're staying here. I mean, you could take a chances down in the pit again. You could jump and see where that gets you.
Court adjourned, bitch.
Well, I guess we'll wait in here.
Yep.
The longer you take, the higher of a chance Murphy's Law can't make.
Ooh, my goodness, doggo. Just full charged.
Might just. I lost my train of thought. But
Murphy's
regardless,
Law might
I'll
just.
Murphy's Law might just not make it if we don't get Jimathorn in time.
Make it where? Like to die?
Make it in life.
I think they'll be okay, considering one of their members just brought you back from the dead after falling a lot of feet.
Math?
All the feet.
Math. So, if you're a part of Murphy's Law,
Yep.
then let's go find Jimathorn. He's looking
Nah.
for you guys.
He's already found us. We're fine.
You're not fine.
Better than you.
I can feel that you're better than me. But the last thing I remembered was seeing certain people in a room with a plan to kill you guys.
Actually, hey, can one of you give your wrist thing to Jimathorn?
Oh, yeah.
And for rubber ducky.
I imagine we're walking down the street. I'm on my third or fourth margarita.
Hey, Jim. Hey, Jim Jam. Jim Jam. Hey, Jim Jam.
Yeah. You got it.
Yeah, put this on.
Okay.
It's a bracelet.
What is it?
It's a bracelet. Put it on.
Try to like put it around my neck. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Then Raven's gonna go, all right, on it. Shit.
Hello?
Oh, perfect. Here, put this on.
Okay, and she puts it around her neck.
No, it's a bracelet.
It's a
You
cold
literally
bracelet.
saw me take it off my wrist.
Don't judge me.
Oh my gosh, only an idiot would have done that.
Jimathorn speaking here. Can I figure out what's going on here?
Oh, really? Ha ha, Jimathorn speaking here. If you were Jimathorn, then what did you poke me with when we were young? That made me very upset.
Wait, what?
Shit's
Repeat
getting-
the question.
shit's
I
getting
stopped, I
spicy.
stopped listening after the poke you with. What was the question?
Is it made out of quartz?
Amethyst.
Everything just got so sexual so quick. I was unprepared.
Dirty 20.
I remember there being don't worry, y'all. It was non-sexual, but it was a flame arrow in the butt.
It's not sexual?
Not like in the butt, but like poke. The meat of the butt.
Sexual in hell.
So, Jimathorn.
Yeah, it's Jimathorn speaking.
You only have a limited number of uses on this thing, so if you want to tell him stuff, speak very quickly.
Jimathorn, you were framed for a crime you did not commit. I'm sorry that I had to punish you.
We already know this.
I mean, I kind of figured that one out. I know I didn't commit the crime. I mean, if you could tell other people outside of our immediate circle, I'd be real appreciative of that.
It doesn't
I'm just
matter.
wait. Is your brain your own? There was like some Cobblepot guy that was saying that you brain.
That's Penguin from Batman. Cobblestone, I think you meant.
Potato.
Hey.
Not
So
saying that into the.
That rabbit went into my brain and did what?
Basically possession.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, you're lucky I'm alright. You solved that real quick.
That's
Really
surprising.
interesting means.
But Jimathorn, there's only one way you and I know we can get all the citizens to see that you are not guilty.
I'm all ears.
Do you remember proof?
Yeah, I remember proof. I mean, I don't believe in that stuff. What, gods are gonna, if I beat somebody in a ring that I'm right. That doesn't. I don't know.
Beat me in a ring. That would prove more than anything.
I mean, if you're down, I guess we can always try.
Well, tell this shiny rock man to bring me to you, because he is threatening to drop me back in a pit that are a lot of spikes at the bottom.
Okay. Hey, Onyx, if you could, I don't know, leave there and come find us. We're going for that. We're going for another horseman. I've got the trail.
Yeah, I don't hear that because I don't have the bracelet on.
Yo, Jimathorn said to leave.
Let me see the bracelet. Give it back.
Here you go.
You're done.
One more.
I'll strap it on. Yeah, this is the last charge, so I'll make it quick. We're gonna stay here because it would look bad on both parties involved if we left, if we jailbroke. So we're gonna stay here. This person's gonna explain to the king like they don't remember anything. They seem in a daze. How, I haven't done anything purposely to threat them. But, we're just gonna stay here till the blue guy comes back. And then we'll sort it from there. So I wouldn't do anything too hasty until I'm back.
Oh, no worries. We're just gonna go for a horseman.
And that's the last charge. As Onyx, you hear that Integral looks over at you.
Did they just say they're gonna go after a horseman?
She didn't hear that.
Yeah? What about it?
Oh, I guess you wouldn't have heard that.
Nope.
Never mind. That scene never happens. And she kind of looks over at Onyx. So, are we leaving?
No.
Oh, fuck. And we travel over to the rest of the party as they travel. Van Helsing kind of meets them at the door. I know how you guys work. I'm going to ask, can I follow in case Vlad is there?
Group vote.
Well, we are down Kailu and Onyx right now, so having an extra body might not be a problem. I mean, I have a zombie, but not the greatest help.
It's just like banging into a wall in the background. Well, that is a good point. We're 2 people down. Should we... I mean, I can cast this spell again tomorrow. Should we wait, or maybe we should go, maybe not with the intent to apprehend. Maybe we could, investigate and watch.
I let her go once today. If I see her, we're not letting her go.
Alright, so it's on side.
I agree with Eldari, and if I have the chance to kill Vlad, I will.
I feel like we've killed like a couple horsemen already. The ones on the dragons, those were horsemen, right?
No.
Or were they just No, they were dragon riders.
Right.
They were different. All right,
How does everybody feel if we sleep and get all back up to 100% before we do this?
Oh no, I'm feeling kind of bounded.
Well,
yeah, you sat on a throne the whole fight.
Yeah, not a lot of help there.
I was confused by that move. It seemed very, don't get me wrong, very cinematic, but ultimately not very helpful.
Would look great in a trailer.
Hold on.
Power moves the power.
Yeah. I had to get a profile picture. No.
Cars' headshot.
We said we didn't want to kill anyone. I'm not really that great at that. And in all honesty, you didn't need me. It was the 3 gods and a makeshift assassin. You were fine.
Listen, all I'm saying is if we wait and go after we sleep, we'll have Onyx back. We might have Kailu back, and who knows, we might get other people too.
I mean, I hate to say this, but that is actually very, very true.
2 in one night. What's up? I'm on fire.
Why do you hate? Wait. Why do you hate to say it?
Yeah.
Listen, you've not been with this group as long as I have. Normally, Raven is on the side of let's smash everything right now. So when he's saying let's wait till tomorrow, and it's actually a good idea, it's weird to me.
Well, yeah, but wouldn't you like that? Why would you hate it?
Rubio's gonna turn
Because
the car.
I want to go kill the fucking clown.
I guess that's true. We do. Yeah, it is a clown.
I feel like I'm growing as a person.
Rubio's gonna turn the cars and ask, "You said you're feeling 100, correct?"
Yeah.
Well, I personally like both ideas. How about you do some reconnaissance tonight? Gather information where she's staying. Maybe make a plan of your own. And everyone who needs to rest will. You sat on the throne. I think you could do a little bit of back-breaking work tonight, while the rest of us drink and sleep.
That does sound fair.
Don't actually break your back though. That would suck.
He's gonna lean back and come back. This is gonna not any different than any other night. Almost every night that we rest, I'm awake for all of you. This would be no different.
Is that why you're so ornery all the time?
That's a big.
I mean, that would make sense. If you're not getting a good night's sleep, that has drastic effects on your attitude.
I think I don't want to presume anything, but I think you might be addicted to polishing your sword. Have you tried to? Yeah. How long have you Is it multiple times a day? Is it every day? I mean, it's catching. I've heard it's a big issue with the young folks in this place. You know, people getting addicted to polishing their sword.
Jim, just real quick, and you're just gonna pop them. Just a quick pop, not a hard pop, but a quick pop.
I will do my warding flare. It's just a reaction when somebody attacks me. I get really bright.
Well, now
okay. That's right. Okay. Yep. No, that's on me. Yep.
It's automatic. I'm sorry. You'll be fine.
It's in the cornea.
Hey,
there's just an outline.
Yes,
You know when
yes,
you look into a
David.
light, there's just an outline of me everywhere you look.
Do you think?
Saw him in purple.
Just going like.
Do you think that's why one of Cars' forearms are bigger than the other one?
Yeah, I mean, that would make sense. I mean, look at it. He's got like Popeye arms on the one side, and just a little scraggly thing on the other.
You've got to alternate polishing arms, or they won't look the same.
I imagine Cars is just, I hate all of you right now.
Is that why offhand damage isn't as much?
That's why sneak attack does 100 and it's 8 on the other hand.
Take my strong hand.
Guys, really? Are we done?
Don't smile. We'll know you're having fun.
He's gonna do like one of.
Oh, yeah.
Shut up. All right. Yeah, Rubio. How about this? You say, can you cast invisibility on me? Or no? You all done for the night?
I need 4 hours, but I wouldn't mind staying up, and I can cast it on yourself. Maybe look after the party myself.
Eldarian's gonna pull a ring off his finger and hand it to you.
He's not a magic man himself. I'm not into it. It's really abrupt.
It's a ring of invisibility. Twist it and you'll go invisible.
Oh damn! I thought you proposed.
And I want it back in the morning, please.
You have my word. Why don't all of you guys then go back to the tavern? Jim, I'm gonna need you to get me there until then.
Oh yeah.
I'll keep an eye on her.
Because I'm the one that knows where to go.
Where she is.
That makes sense.
Yep. I'll keep an eye on her. You all rest, drink, eat. Maybe we'll get Onyx in the morning. I'll track her wherever she goes. She won't get far.
Rubio's gonna turn to him. And one more thing. If you happen to get a vantage point and see through a second-story window of any kind, if you see her coffin, make note of it. If we get the lass, if she's a true vampire, she'll end up back there if we need to deliver the final blow. If we can find that, we can position Van Helsing in that position. Destroy Vlad once and for all. Just keep an eye.
Wait.
I think we're going after Shelby.
Yeah, we know Shelby's there, but Vlad might be as well.
Oh, I see. Vlad. Oh, okay. I was like, is Shelby a vampire? I'm so fucking lost.
Just in case Vlad is there.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. I did not pick that up. Okay, cool.
I should have been what Raven says, Pacific.
Like the ocean. Yeah. I got you.
Yes. A series of the waves that rock it.
All right. Yeah, he'll put a hand on his shoulder. Keep an eye out for Vlad too. Don't worry.
I'll even wait. Is pass without trace concentration? Because we could even be even more stealthy.
Yes, it's a 10-minute concentration.
The concentration. So we won't be doing that. But yeah, I will lead you using my mind powers and locate creature to Shelby, or the clown version therein.
Have a good night, everybody.
Okay. Cars and Jimathorn make their way to the Silver District. As they pass through Silver Tower, you find the building that she is in, and instantly, to your surprise, you can tell that the doorknob was bashed off of this building.
So it looks like the door was broken into.
And no, the door isn't broken into, just the doorknob with the lock is no longer there. It has been punched through.
Like it's punched through, so like we can open it easily.
Yeah,
There's
you
no.
can open it. There's nothing
Oh,
holding it shut.
She's in there.
That's what I'm getting. As I do my little forehead touch, since their presence is strong in there.
Brad, what kind of building are we looking at? Like, what's was it one floor? What is it?
This one is about. This is a normal home. It's about two stories. The Silver Tower has a lot nicer buildings, although some of them are connected to make district apartments, like the Ivory Palace. The where you're at is just a basic house. It's just a building for maybe someone who owns a shop nearby, or someone who's just a little more wealthy.
Jim, you want to shoot an arrow maybe to the top? We'll see if we can get an eye on her through the second floor, and if not, just break in.
Well, I thought you were just watching. I thought we weren't gonna
Oh, I'm not. No, I'm not. But we don't have eyes on her.
Well, I mean, how is an arrow gonna put eyes on her?
You like, I don't know, like some type of like rope on it or something. I don't know. What do you got in your bag?
I used my grappling arrow earlier. Could I potentially do some kind of rope arrow? I don't know. Let me check. Do I have rope in my bag? I do have hempen rope, 50 feet.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
How good are you at tying knots, Jim?
I have a +10 to that.
Go.
Okay, I'm gonna make DC. You're trying to make a knot that can hold the weight of a dragonborn and a half-orc. The DC is going to be an 18.
I actually rolled exactly an 18. I rolled an 8 and it's +10. So I was like, I rolled that 8 and I was like, I don't know. He's making a lot of hay out of this DC. And then you said 18.
No, yeah, 18. So you managed to make the knot. And are you going to be doing that arrow on the building that you think Shelby's in, or the one close to it where you can maybe get a vantage point on the roof to see into the window?
Cars.
Just wanna paint what we're doing here.
Well, let me ask you a question. You used to live here. This district, Silver District, Silvertown, whatever. If the residents hit
Tower,
yeah, that one. If the residents had an arrow shot in their home, would they be pissed?
mean, I think all across the world, if you shoot an arrow at somebody's home, people will be pissed. I don't know if that's
no.
A distinguishing factor in this one.
I'd recommend probably the adjoining house. Let's do that. We'll climb up. Hopefully, we make less noise that way. Jim's like, through the window.
So as the arrow pierces through the window, it manages to find onto something to stick to. You pull on it, and you feel that there's good support with it. But as the window opens, both of you hear one sound.
Wait, hold on. I don't think Ryan actually shot it through a window. I was just being a jerk.
Oh, okay. This is how we're doing it.
I was imagining we do like a rooftop, like band, support beam or something like that, and get on the roof.
Okay, so goes up beside the window and get you a good support to manage to get onto the roof. You pull on it, knowing that it has a good amount of support for your guys' weight. You guys can climb up now. I thought you actually meant window. I was like, well, we'll do it that way, I guess.
You're like, y'all just...
We give it a tug and a person comes out.
Add 1 to the kill count. There we go.
Ours has flown before. I just want that on record.
Oh, yeah?
Ours can fly.
I know.
That's on the record.
Oh, I know. Jim, I don't know if Jim knows that. So
I can fly. Well, I can fly too. We both can fly.
Some variety, I think.
In my mind, we're doing this because it's more low key than like two people. Me growing my like wings out and flying up. It's
You could just pretend to be lovers.
I do want to point one thing out though.
Flying through the night.
Baba Yaga's broom.
I do have Bobby. Well, I
we
mean,
both can fly. We both can fly. I'm aware I can fly. I just thought this was more Robin Hood and fun.
I know it is. It's awesome. I love this. So you guys get up to the top of the building as the party manages to get back into the scales and nails and get into a nice room, comfortable and getting ready for a long rest. The night sky pierces over as you're climbing up the building. There's no more sunlight. And as you get to the top of this building, what do you guys do?
I go find ale.
Are you talking about with us?
Yeah.
What are you talking to us, right?
Do I?
I was talking to the two of you guys.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I'm gonna go back to them.
Oh, I thought it was a tavern. My bad.
Jim,
you guys got there.
Yeah.
You can go back now if you want, but I mean, it might be. You didn't notice me drinking your drink earlier, but I know you're pretty perceptive. They could use your set of eyes at least to locate her.
I knew it was going low. I'll head back in a second. What I'll do is using my ranger training, and I think this is an ability. It's kind of like hide in plain sight or something like that. I'll kind of set up a little like nest for him so that he's a little bit more hidden, much harder to see. Using some roofing tiles or something. I don't know for the stakeout. Kind of set him up, and then I'll stay for a little while watching just to keep company. But once I start to get tired, I'll probably hopscotch out.
So as the nest is made, and the second cars starts to look through the window and try to make eye contact or try to just locate.
Yeah.
You are introduced to a child's room with colorful walls, a crib, and the door open. As you look through the door that's open, you can see that there's something outside of it. Can you roll me investigations?
Both of us?
Both of you.
Both. 18 for me.
Okay. And his is gonna be like a 37.
No, it's an 11.
Oof.
Not good with investigation. Perception? Hell yeah.
So, yeah, as you try to make out what you see in the hallway, you see a bloodied up hand, and by the look of the scales and the jewelry on the hand, you can tell that this is a silver dragonborn, either a woman or maybe even the mother of this child that you're looking at in the crib, on the ground with a bloodied hand.
Back on the roof. Jim.
Do I still feel?
Was that your ping? Yeah.
You do. Yeah, you still feel her. She's
Is
there.
that-
She's there. Like, is like my perception of them like moving around at all? Do I feel like that's the body that I'm pinging off
that is
of?
not the body that you're pinning off of, but it's close.
It's not her, but she's in there.
Wait, there's more than one in there. It's not that lady then.
No, that's what I mean. It's not that lady, but whoever I'm tracking is in there. The probably assumes what they killed that lady for.
Okay. Dead. Brad, you said dead. There was like a dead kid in there, or I'm sorry, I guess I got confused. There was a kid's room.
There was a kid's room, and there was a dragonborn baby inside of the crib. Not dead.
And there was a bloodied hand, like not the kid's.
So the door to the room outside of it, where the door is open, you can see a bloodied hand on the ground.
Oh, like just a discarded hand.
Yeah.
Perfect. Got it. That makes more sense. Okay, cool. Sorry. Do you want to get the kid out of there? I don't know if they're in danger or not. And he's like, kind of like talking into himself as he's like torn, because that's not exactly what we're here to do.
Yeah, this was not the plan, but I do feel funky about leaving a baby in there. We both can fly, so like, I feel like, I mean, it was fun to do the rope thing, but like, I was down for it, but we could just like sneak in, sneak out.
Well, hear me out though. We could zip line across if you pull the rope back and shoot it. No, okay, yeah, we could both fly. Okay, we just. I get it. That's fine. That's cool. All right.
I'll use my I have a gem dragonborn thing where I can fly for like a minute.
So as you both get readied up to fly, at that very moment, you both hear the sound of a baby screaming, crying in straight fear. What do you do?
Well,
I'm assuming it's from the window that we're headed towards.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where you narrow the sound towards.
Is the baby the only person in that room through the window?
As you look through the window, no longer is that the only baby. Vlad, as you recognize her, is holding the baby. And no, Vlad's holding the baby. And her finger bloody, filled with blood, she draws on the wall a message in common, and it states, "Let's talk. Come inside." And in through the door, holding the head of the mother as she throws it on the ground, the baby starts to feline cry more. Yeah, I remember that. You see Shelby walk in, first in the tomfoolery form, and then change into a changeling form, showing her true form to you. This beautiful changeling woman with kind of black and white spots moving around her face, my goodness, Brad, white shot hair, and wearing a very dark robe. She just kind of waves at you guys, and this is where we go over.
Oh, we were caught. Oh, okay, cool. Got it.
Damn it, Cars.
I didn't even get a chance to roll stealth, man. Me and Jim are out there just flying.
We should fly by the seat of our pants.
No, you guys were caught the second you shot the arrow. You did not roll stealth, climbing up. So, we travel back to the tavern. Eldarian, Rubio, and Raven make their way back inside. And I know Raven said he wanted to find Eldarian.
I think that's cool. But I think when Eldarian comes back into the inn, he just heads to his room.
Okay. Raven, as you see Eldarian make his way right to his room, you follow?
Yeah, I'll quietly follow.
And as the two of you make your way up, Rubio, you see Van Helsing make his way to the tavern keep and get a set of keys after giving gold, obviously buying himself or renting himself out of a room. And he slowly follows after Raven and Eldarian, just making his way to the stairs to find his room.
Yeah, I'm quietly following Eldarian with a 33 stealth.
Not you fail. 33. So, Rubio, as you see everyone take off, your daughter is in the void that you cannot access. Van Helsing has made his way to bed. Raven followed after Eldarian, who went to bed, and Gemma Thorne has not returned yet. And you know you sent or recommended Cars to go on a little recon retreat. What are you doing?
Great question, Brian. I'm tempted to just do a quick 4-hour power nap and then go about the streets, to be honest. That was my initial idea. I was thinking, see if I can, like, almost check in on the boys and make sure everything's all good.
Okay. So
that's probably what I'd do, is I would just lie back in my chair real quick for 4 hours, get myself a nice long rest, and then I'll pop out on the streets and see if I can find them.
Okay, so we travel to Eldarian and Raven. Eldarian, you make your way into the room. And Raven.
I don't see Raven.
Yeah, describe to me how you sneak in. Do you just kind of like sneak in right after him before he closes the door?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Raven, and do you reveal yourself when you're in his room?
No, I figured once he opens the door, I'll just kind of like walk past and sit on the bed and wait for him to turn around.
So yeah, Eldarian, you close the door to your room, turn around, and Raven's just there sitting on your bed, all nonchalant.
What the fuck?
Sorry, man. Cars is teaching me how to walk quiet.
You don't have to sneak up on your friends, Raven. You can
force a habit.
just okay. But what? Yeah, but hi, Raven. What are you doing?
Hey, El. Well, you're one of them smart people, and
yes.
I just recently got smarter by that cool deck that I got. Still not quite so hot with the words and the paper and the writing the squiggles. So I was wondering if maybe, because you know, shit tends to go south pretty quick. So I was wondering if you could like help me write a letter, and I could like give it to one of the soldiers to give to, you know, that really awesome lady.
You want to write a letter to Sabira?
Yeah.
You see him kind of look down at his hand that is missing the ring, and look back up at you, and he's like, I will gladly help you write a letter.
Yeah.
Sit down at the table, and we'll come up with something.
Okay. Well, you know, I want to let her know that she's like really cool, and you know, I think highly of, you know, her and stuff. And I kind of want to let her in on the fact that the king was all like, rah. And we were all like, oh, that's not really the king. And, you know, solve that problem and let her know that, you know, I kind of like her a little bit or whatever.
Raven.
Yep.
Do you really want to tell her about all the stuff with the king, or do you just want to tell her how you feel?
Well, you know, it could be both. I don't know, you know.
But why don't you start with telling me how you feel about her?
Well, I mean, you know, she's like super strong and buff and really cool, and she's kind of pretty. You know, that kind of stuff. But I want to make it sound like awesome.
So, okay, so the letter is in case you die, or...
No, we just move around a lot.
So you... But what if we are not... So, you're gonna have a soldier give this to her after we leave?
Well, I mean, due to recent, you know, events, we're hunting after these two people, and, like, we could have to, like, chase them out of town and, like, leave super quick, and I didn't want to leave, you know, tied in, no, loose ends. That's right, that's the one I was looking for. Leave things unraveled. I feel like I'm right there.
You don't want to potentially miss the opportunity to tell her how you feel.
Right. See? That's why I came to talk to you.
Alright.
You're good with the words.
So... I don't know how to spell fucking Sabira.
S-A-B-E-E-R-A.
Ow! I did spell it right.
Pretty sure
Good job.
there's an S in it somewhere.
Yeah, but All right, so you want to say Dear Sabira. I gotta start formal. Or do
Okay.
you want it to be Dearest Sabira to make it more personal?
What was the second one?
Dearest. Dearest.
Let's do that one. Yeah, that one sounds good.
Dearest Sabira.
Right. You're like super cool and stuff. I feel like.
Alright.
I'm
Let's
trying
cut
here.
to someone else while I type this up, and then I'll read it to Raven.
So as you start writing up the letter, we travel back to Cars and Jimathorn.
Yeah, I imagine Raven just rambles, and you're like, I'm not putting that. I'm gonna put this.
Yeah. So Cars, Jimathorn, the two of you kind of staring off with Shelby as she's in her true form. What do you do?
I think something else. Oh, there was. I'm gonna so I can keep my wings. I'm gonna call my Drake in, because it couldn't hurt to have another body nearby. And I'm gonna look over at Cars, kind of like, well, I mean, should we go over and say hi?
Yeah, unfortunately, the arrow was cool. We should have just flew up. That's an oversight. That's on me. We should probably just go in.
Yeah.
He's like fiddling with the ring. He's like,
how far away?
Jim
How
here,
far away
okay.
are you from them?
Probably 20 feet.
I was gonna well, they can obviously hear. It's like, why don't we meet outside?
Vlad turns the baby towards you guys, and her whole hand covers its face, ready to break its neck, and she just smiles. And once again, Shelby kind of taunts you to come in.
My dragon lands outside. All right.
Fine.
We're coming through the front door.
And you give us the kid when we come in. You don't need him once we come inside.
There's no answer.
All right, so we're gonna, I say we take so we start to turn around, get down. As we're getting down, I'm gonna whisper, it's like, oh, we should take a little time. Can you get a message out to the others?
Yeah. Yep. Hold on.
Oh,
And
no, this roof is so slippery. I'm gonna need a second.
you hear the cars just going down, flying down.
Oh, my boots are so slow, they're malfunctioning. Oh, God. Rubio, we need you. District, Silvertown, Tower. Need you.
So I'll call the Rubio.
That wake me up.
Shelby, we're caught.
Yeah, that would wake you up.
The moment I wake up, I just yell piercing damage, and I activate my my hellish resistance, and now I have resistance for that for the day. I never get to do that. It always gets I always look over. I'm claiming it this time.
Nine Eldritch Blasts get shot out of your hand. Oh shit!
Yeah, that would be probably a common reaction. But he'll get up immediately, and he'll leave a gold at a habit on the table because he's just out of it, and he's gonna run out the front door and head towards the general direction he thinks the Silver District is when Sabir was showing us around.
Awesome. Elle and Raven have no idea what's going on.
No.
Calling one person that has charisma would help me and the ranger.
Don't the bracelets communicate everything to all of us? Since all
Mine and yours are out. Mine and yours are out.
doesn't even have one.
Eldari doesn't have one.
Oh, I always forget who has and who
That's
doesn't.
fantastic.
Yeah. So, Rubio, you go bolting over there, and finally you eventually see Jimathorn's Drake outside of a house. And so you're probably assuming, that's that one.
As we're ambling over, I'm gonna put a hand on just talking to Cars and be like, yeah, this is gonna be something, and I'm going to cast protection from evil and good on Cars.
Nice. Big smart move.
I can't cast anything on you, but thanks.
Because it's just a touch, just good on you, buddy. I wish I could cast on myself by up leveling it, but that is not in the description.
Interesting.
But yeah, and you know what? And as this is happening, you know, as we're walking, we're taking our time, kind of slowly doing it. If I I would cast Sanctuary on myself.
Cast everything I have.
Sanctuary is not
absolutely.
You guys, here's the big question of the day. Are you guys waiting for Rubio to get there before you go in, or are you guys going in first?
No, I won't, because I know it's going to take Rubio a few minutes, if not 10, 20 minutes to get there, and considering we have a kid, I won't be waiting.
We're definitely like taking a little bit of time.
Yes.
That's why we're crawling down.
Instead of flying,
like,
just
on the way down. But yeah, on the way down, I'm casting Sanctuary on myself, and then I'm going to cast Protection from Good and Evil.
Perfect. So as the spells get cast, you make your way down. Rubio's full sprinting across the neighborhood to the Silver Tower. You guys enter into the building with Aurora, and the common room with a nice animal skin couch, and every portion of the decor is just drenched with blood, body parts, mutilation everywhere, going all the way up the stairs. And as you follow the stairs, it is just a horror scene with each wall being splattered, and you can tell what part of her body it is by the imprint. And finally you make your way to where the hand was. And as you see the open door, you turn into the open room, seeing Vlad standing in the corner, still holding the baby by its neck as it screams in fear, and Shelby sitting down. She looks over at you guys and just starts to laugh.
Where's Eldarion? He's supposed to be here.
We can go get him if you want. You just gotta give us the baby.
Oh, well, you see, that's not going to happen. We're going to negotiate something because Eldarion took something from us. And until we get it back, a lot of bad things are going to happen. A lot.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not gonna negotiate. If you want something from us legitimately, I'm not gonna negotiate while there's a screaming baby. Why don't you set the baby down?
The noise soothes me.
It doesn't soothe me. And if you want something from us, you need to show us that you're willing to work with us. Because if you're just gonna like hear us out and then snap that baby's neck, what's the point of even talking?
We could just snap its neck and it stops crying if that makes you happy.
That's obviously not what I'm getting at. Put the baby down.
But then we don't have leverage.
You have leverage. We're here. You're horsemen. Like, what other leverage? We're already here. What leverage do you need?
The reason not to fight? For sure, the three of us, the four of us could fight. I know you.
And she moves over and looking at cars.
I'm not playing any tricks. I don't want to fight. And this is the only reason you're not attacking me. And I know it. Jimathorn, you're different. You're nice. You are just framed for stuff that you never did. You're this amazing person. And we will never let you be known.
You should take a second. Why does everyone assume I'm just a murderer?
I mean,
what
to be honest,
I'm just a baby.
It's the vibe.
Should we go over your rap sheet cards? Should I tell you why you're such an evil person? Why Saphira, out of everyone in the world, asked you to be her horseman? They didn't ask me.
She asked me
They
too.
didn't ask Eldarion.
I mean, technically, we both asked.
Hey.
You had an ultimatum. You were cursed, and she didn't want that because she didn't want you. Why do you think we didn't have a choice and you did? It's because you're pathetic. She wanted to give you a
just
way
said
out.
that I was a great person 2 seconds ago. What do you want?
Person. I want vengeance. I want my horseman back. I want Eldarion to be who he's supposed to be, like we all are. For 100 years, he can be this evil person, and you guys now see him as this amazing good person. He's a fucking foul person. He's killed so many. Cause I know you're in the knack of killing innocent people. You must understand the feeling of doing it to thousands. But the difference between Eldarion is he was brainwashed.
I'm confused. Are you saying I'm a shittier person than hell because I wasn't brain? I'm kidding. Okay, hold on.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying bring me El.
Oh, I feel like I need to clarify. No, sorry. I know this is an important moment for you. Never killed an innocent person in my life. Maybe one. Might have been Onyx's fault. All that aside, give us the kid. I won't attack. You know why? I give you my word. And also, I don't know, I'll set up something with you and Al. Is that good enough for a negotiation? This doesn't need to be prolonged. Oh, Jim, I'm sorry. I know you should have been doing the talking. Anyways.
Yeah, I guess I'm the face.
Yeah,
I got charisma.
Charisma.
To be honest, y'all want L, and you know what we want, and that's to win and to take both of you out. Well, why don't we just set up a time tomorrow? We can meet up. You two will bring L, and we'll just punch this out normal. And if you're good enough and you're fast enough, you can have L. If we're good enough and fast enough, you don't need to worry about it no more.
Vlad, what do you think about that?
She just is so visibly close to biting this baby's neck.
I don't know. I don't trust them. I made their friend kill that tiny little gnome, but I don't know. I think we have to set the stakes a little higher. Why should we meet you and fight? We're not supposed to kill you. Well, you,
and she points at Jim Thorn,
have something different coming, but we are here for something else. You're in our way. You've taken away our variant of cobblestone, and you've taken away our horsemen of daggers. We want them back.
Who's the horseman of daggers?
You don't know.
How would we know?
Eldarion.
Well, he doesn't even use daggers. That's a dumb name.
Yeah, see, that would make sense.
Oh,
if I was
just
that
that.
it's
Now
not
you're
right.
looking like an asshole. Like, what? Wouldn't he be the horseman of magic blowy uppy shit? Like, he's done mental prison. Why isn't he the horseman of mental prison?
He's told his rap sheet.
Vlad, I don't want to.
No, shut up. He is called the Dagger because he doesn't kill people on the front lines like someone like you or someone like Raven. He drags them away from where they're supposed to be by killing those he can kill easily with that dagger. Kids, wives, friends, and he drags generals and leaders of armies away from where they're supposed to be and replaces them or gets us to brainwash them. You have no idea how evil of a person Eldarion was.
People change, but let's be real here. You don't want to give up the baby. You also want us to bring Eldarion here. Like, what, right now?
Yes.
We can bring if you want, we can, if you give us the baby, we will bring Eldarion. You know what? You can come with us if you want.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And at this point, Rubio, you've probably been standing at the doorway for about a minute.
How far away is Rubio?
That's what I was
there.
wondering.
He just got there?
Is he within 30 feet?
Yes.
I would mentally, like, telepathically message, be like, I'm not entirely, like, as my mouth is moving a whole different conversation. It's like, not entirely sure what I'm gonna do here. Just trying to get the baby and get them, I guess, to where there's more of us.
I'm assuming I hear all of that.
Yeah, it's I can mentally communicate with anybody within 30 feet.
Well, I can't communicate back.
I don't think you can, but
okay.
How bad that can know.
I might be able to read your mind though. Let me see here.
I'm gonna activate my invisibility on myself and walk into the house and try to find them.
I can send messages. It doesn't say anything about receiving them.
Okay. I'm gonna take what he heard and know that the situation's dire, and I'm gonna try to go up and find them.
Yeah,
and I'm assuming we're not being quiet. It's like a small two-story house, so like I'm assuming.
Yeah. I mean, like, you know, Vlad, Shelby's here. They have a baby in their hand. Like, they're hair trigger to kill this baby. You know, mentally communicating that.
And I will say too, like, as this conversation is going on, very non-hostily, like, every time we've been like give the baby, Cars is taking like a half step more and more closer to the two of them, like with his hand out.
Can you roll me something?
I'm not. Oh, Dagan or me?
You.
I'm not trying to be.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm saying like Cars is like visible, like very physically like trying to be like just give us the baby. Like that's why I'm saying he's not doing like aggressive big steps. He's doing like half steps forward. As Jim's trying to be like, we'll do it. Just
Vlad.
well, that's happening.
Vlad. Just give them the baby and let's go kill Eldari and get over with this. Vlad looks at Shelby furious. No. I don't think I will. Her teeth grow fangs and she lunges into it.
I will throw the holy water. At the moment, like, cause my insight is extremely high. Like the moment I sense hostility, and I'm very accurate, I'm going to be throwing it straight at her mouth.
So as you throw that holy water, as she lunges to bite, this is where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Okay.
Nice. On the record,
Nice.
whatever, seeing this lined up, I would like to help Cars in some way. We can figure out it next time, but I definitely want to. If there's anything I can do,
Can we cut to the letter first?
Okay.
I just
No,
typed
this is
this
the
all
after
up.
credit scene.
Perfect cliffhanger.
As the holy water is mid-air, teeth are about to connect with the baby, Eldarian sits in the room with Raven and reads him the letter that he just wrote.
Okay, Raven.
All right.
Tell me what you think of this.
Okay.
Dearest Sabira.
All right.
I hope this letter finds you well.
Love it.
With the line of work that we are in, I didn't know if I would get the chance to tell you my feelings. Feelings are hard to express sometimes, and being vulnerable isn't something I'm great at. But with you, I want to try something new. When I first met you, I was impressed by your strength and ferocity. It was honestly stunning, and I was at a loss for words. I know that we didn't get much time to learn about one another, but what I have learned about you has meant the world to me. I hope that once the dust settles from all the fighting and all the wars, that the stars align and we can share more moments together and get to know each other better than we do now. You truly are a special person, and just knowing you is one of the greatest treasures I've ever found, and I will cherish it for the rest of my life. Yours truly, Raven Hailstorm.
That makes me sound like one of them poet guys.
Isn't that what you wanted?
No, yeah. I like it.
Good?
Yeah.
Alright, I will wrap this up, stamp it, and give it to you. You can give it to her whenever you feel like.
Thanks.
Very, very Cyrano de Bergerac.
I can't wait for her to look at you guys and be like, no way.
And
Make it even
grabs
better.
on the letter, and the nightfall goes over. This is where we end tonight's episode with a very intense ending and a very happy ending all at once.
Wait, what about what Onyx is doing?
Onyx,
Floating.
you had said you were waiting there for the guards on your hippogriff.
Just like meditating.
Hey, get comfortable. It's gonna be a long night.
Hummingbirding, like.
Yep, we're just flapping up. I'm like getting comfortable. All right. Yep, it's gonna be a long night. I recommend you get some rest.
I was just trying to recon, okay? And you're out here floating on hippogriff.
If you try to attack me, the hippogriff will drop you.
We still got 10 people in here, so we're gonna raid somebody real quick.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're gonna raid. This person's only got 4 viewers.
Woo! Let's give them love. We are Beards and Barbarians, everybody. We hope you have a great weekend. We'll see you next Friday, and never, ever forget to embrace insanity.
I feel like the pause
You
gets
guys
longer
make
and
Friday.
longer every week.
It does.
You'll save the ending part next week.
I definitely didn't pause last week in mine. I was like,
No.
never, ever forget to embrace the insanity.
Well, that was your first time as you